Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the BANSTAS for this Saturday night Champions League final. Man City versus Chelsea, and we are live.
Thomas, it's up for grabs now! Thomas! Right at the end! And it's Tony Adams put through by Steve Ball. Would you believe it? Pierre is in for Arsenal and sweeps it home. It's bergkamp. That's magnificent. Stripped it away from Claude. Henry! And it's it's time to go!
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Claude and the BANSTAS. Hope you're all well. Diesel will be joining us any second now. Obviously, he's running late. We all know that. We all know that Diesel runs late every single week, but he'll be with us any second now. He's just sorting himself out. Hope everybody's well. Hope everyone's had a lovely couple of days. Sun's been shining. The cider's been flowing. For a change, I can drink tonight, so I hope everyone's got a drink in their hand. I want to say, hope you've had a great Saturday. Here's to a great game. Let's hope it's a great game. You've got Man City versus Chelsea, and let's get the team news. Man City, Edison, Walker, Stones, Diaz, Zinchenko, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Silva, Mahrez, Sterling, and Foden. And for Chelsea, we've got Mendy, James, Silva, Rudiger, Aspaquella, Kante, Jorginho, Chilwell, Mount, Havertz, and Werner. So we've got two great teams. Welcome to everyone. Hope you're all well. Right, so I'm going to put this up just so that everyone knows. C-Sham 101. Stop using Claude's accounts. Why are we using Claude's accounts? His daughter has gladly said to us we can use them still. They still include in the BANSTAS names too, and we are trying to help his legendary status carry on through me and Diesel, hopefully, and his daughter helping us, Leanne, make this channel a massive success. So we're not doing it against any rules. We're not doing it against Leanne's wishes. Leanne has kindly come out and said that we can use them. So please refrain from any accusations because we're not doing anything we shouldn't do. So I just want to get that out there first. Right, let's say hello to everyone that's in the chat. Max, hope you're well, mate. Big night for you. I bet your bum's twitching a little bit. Let us know how you think it's going to go. I know, obviously, you're a Chelsea fan, but let us know how you're going to go. Conwiz, Delwyn Jones. You all right, mate? How you doing?
Yeah, first of all, Zishan, you can suck my dick, bruv. Come on, have some of that. Tell me if you can explain to him, mate. He's a wrong one. Get out of it.
No. I'm not. I wasn't explaining to him, Diesel. I was just letting anybody know that,
Cheeky bastard.
Exactly.
No,
but you know what I mean? I just thought I'd get it out there and just make it clear. We've got Jake in the ass, James, Randy Viper. Hope you're all well. Omar, hope you're well. David Dundas. Who else we got? Liam. Who else we got? Tony's in the chat. SA4.
Manic.
Static. The Brent Master.
Come on.
Keo, how you doing? How you well? Who else we got? Anyone else?
Ethan.
Sorry, I can't find your name. Warren's in the chat. everyone, go over, give his YouTube channel a follow. Absolutely fantastic content he's got on there. Please go over onto his YouTube channel, sign up, and subscribe. And if you don't already subscribe to us and all. Steve is in the chat. Hope you're well, mate. There's Ethan. I can see him now.
Hello.
Ethan's in the chat.
Ethan again.
Delwyn, I think I said Delwyn, but just in case I didn't.
Boy.
Beaker. Hey, I see, Shan. I'll even give you a shout out again. Put a dislike on if you want. Not a problem. It's jump. We've got AJ's in the ass. Hope you're well, mate.
Memory bubble. Come on.
Any more? Another Jake. Hope you're well, Jake. Thanks for coming over.
Jake Simmons.
DJ Samuel. Danny's in a chat.
Danny, come on.
Randy's getting the steaks ready. Thank you, steak. Randy. Diesel miss, so here I am with no sleep.
Randy, come on, my favourite Kiwi, bruv. I love you. How are you, man? Hope you're good.
We've got Keo with a super chat. Thank you very much, mate. Hope you're well. Happy bank holiday, lads. Positive vibes only. Thank you very much. Exactly, mate. Absolutely, exactly.
Very nice here. Thank you very much, Keo. Hope you're well, mate. Very nice of you. Looks like we've got a few kids in the chat tonight. The mods have got their work cut out. Unbelievable.
How you been, Diesel, over the weekend? It's been lovely 2 days, sun shining, sun's out, mate.
Mate, that's why I was late. I'm taking a walk on the wild side tonight. So I'm on the sauce. Yeah, I'm on the sauce, as you can see. Yeah. Come on.
It's very rare that I can drink on a
exactly. Mate, I've been out all day with the family, mate. Just shopping and just having a nice walk around. Hit the gym this morning. I've been gymming it every single day. I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving it. But it looks like the weather they said the next few days is going to be really nice. It was baking hot today. Baking hot. And do you know what I love about this weather as well, right? It's like these birds, right? They hibernate, don't they, all through the winter. All I've seen today, mate, is just skirt. Literally skirt. So do you know what? Mate, I'm loving it. May it continue. I'll tell you what, I've been bird watching all day. And I'm not ashamed to say it. And guys in the chat, I'm not the only one. Come on, we've all been doing it. Come on.
Can I just say, just quickly, congratulations to Brentford, who's been promoted to the Premier League. Fantastic. Well done to them. Absolutely brilliant.
Hell, there's worse ways of earning 170 million, eh?
Well, exactly. No, well done to him. Another London team in the. It's a shame we lost Fulham, but we gained in game 1 in Brentford, mate.
Exactly.
Right, let's get on to the big, obviously massive game tonight. Champions League final, Diesel. Man City versus Chelsea. Who are you going for, and what's your score prediction? Everyone in the chat, let us know your score prediction. We'll try and get as many up as you can.
I think City are going to win it tonight. I'm going to go City 2, Chelsea 1. I think it's going to be a good game. I want City to win it. I'm not a lover of Chelsea. I mean, there's always been that rivalry over the years between us and them. Arsenal and Chelsea, we just don't get on. And that's historic, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm going for City. Not only that, I love the way they play. I could watch City play all day. I just love how they play. And you know what? I'm a massive lover, as you know, of Pep. I think he's class. And I think this is his time. You know, he didn't win it with Bayern Munich. He's not won this cup yet with City, but I think tonight's the night he's going to do it. Not going to be easy. It's going to be tight because I think Chelsea are going to bring it. But I've just got a feeling they're going to edge it 2-1, Tel. I think they're going to edge it 2-1. So I'm going, 2-1 City, I'm going. Same as Chris. There you go.
You know what? I just hope it's a great game, mate, to be honest. I hope it's a great game. Obviously, I am going to go for City. I want City to win. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a 3-2. I'm going to go 3-2, mate.
What, City 3-2?
Yeah, I think there'll be some goals in this game, and I'm going to go 3-2.
Can I just say as well, I'm going to get to this super chat any second now. I just want to give a big shout out because I've just seen his name appear. Chris Davidson just had a baby, and I'll tell you something, Chris, baby, absolutely stunning, mate, gorgeous. Do you know what? Fair play to you, mate. Hope you're well. Hope your missus is well. Hope the baby's all good. And listen, on behalf of myself and young Terence, can we just say, mate, we couldn't be happier for you. Absolutely brilliant, mate. I bet you're over the moon. I bet you've not slept in days, but you know what? It's totally worth it. So, Chris, honestly, mate, on behalf of us and the BANSTAS in the chat, well done, mate. Well done. Big up yourself, yeah.
Listen, I can't thank you enough for calling her Arteta. I mean, it's unbelievable. Unbelievable, Chris. Well done, mate.
That's what he's done. The baby's got no chance in life. But anyway, why would you do that to your kid, Chris? Tell me that's a joke.
No joke. Go on, read the super chat, mate. Read the super chat.
Yeah, big up to Liam. Liam R97. Thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Once again, we're going to be fed tonight. We're not going hungry. Evening Diesel and Terence. Is this game bigger for Pep to prove that he can win it without Leo Messi, or is it bigger for Tuchel as he's never won it? I reckon it's bigger for Tuchel, to be honest.
I think it's big for both of them, really, in different ways, isn't it? Like you just said, to be honest.
Yeah, listen, if in my eyes, if Man City lose this today, for me, Pep's still the best manager, in world football. That doesn't change at all. The reason why I say I think it's probably bigger for Tuchel is because they've just come off the back of a cup loss to Leicester. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I think if it wasn't for that, then it's a bit of both. But I think Tuchel's under. Let's bear in mind as well the club he's at. Chelsea. Very well renowned for sacking managers. So for me, because obviously they just come off the back of another cup final which they lost. This is a second bite of the cherry, if you like. Really, I mean, if Chelsea win this tonight, all is forgotten. So this is the one they want. So you know what? For that reason alone, I'd say it's probably slightly bigger for Tuchel than Pep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just quickly, do you think it makes any difference, Diesel, that Chelsea have beat them twice this season?
No.
No, exactly. I don't either.
That's the final.
Yeah, I just
so it's who wants it more. It's who wants it more. Pep would have learned from that. He would have done all his. Listen, Pep. From what we know of, from what we hear, he's relentless. He eats, sleeps, and breathes football. He would have looked at those two games, and I would imagine he's prepared for every possible scenario. Saying that, Thomas Tuchel is a very shrewd tactician as well. So I'll tell you what, we're talking about two extremely good managers here. So it's like I say, it's a final tell. Form goes out the window. It's who wants it more. It's really nice to see a lot of fans in the stadium because I saw it earlier on. It's rammed there. It looks good. It's brilliant. It's nice to see that again. And it's a big occasion. When you hear that Champions League music and you think, oh, it just gets you, doesn't it? It really gets you. You know what I mean?
No, excuse me. Yep, no, and we're just kicked off. So the massive game, last game of the season, Champions League final, and we have just kicked off. Chelsea are in their navy blue kit, and Man City are in their light blue kit. Chelsea are kicking from left to right, and Man City put the pressure on straight away, and they're on their right-hand side, just inside the box now. De Bruyne, I think, but Chilwell was got hold of the ball and cleared it. But Man City are trying to break an attack straight away again with Foden, Sterling.
Nah, as much as I love Chris, man, I don't share food static. Come on. All right, you're going a bit too far there, mate. Lovely. Insane times. Hope you're well, mate. Thank you very much. Chris getting a lot of love in the chat, and rightly so and all. Rightly so.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Look at that. Look. Oh, look at that. Look. Bang.
Look at that. David,
come on. Yes. Right, Tell, we've come to that point. You know what I mean.
What Champions League final are you in? Come on, tell me which one, what year?
2018.
I'm on 1 minute and 32, 33, 34, 35.
Oh, that's not bad. All right, I'm 120, 121.
Ah, yeah.
I'm 15. Watching it on YouTube. I'll tell you why. Big up to arsenalvideoshd as well, because I saw his comment earlier on saying that it's on YouTube. I was like, come on, Manic. Thank you very much. Big up to Samuel as well. See, I did tell you, Samuel, stay with us, stay here, and come back again, and you have, mate. Hope you're well. Big up yourself,
exactly,
mate.
Exactly. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you. We've got an announcement tonight, mate, for 7 o'clock tomorrow. 7 o'clock tomorrow, Diesel. What we got at 7 o'clock tomorrow?
Oh. Yeah, I suppose we can tell him now, can't we? I suppose we can tell him.
Exactly. Go on, mate. I'll let you tell him.
Right, okay. So we've listened to all the feedback. We've listened to what you guys have said. And as we've told you as well, we will be getting obviously some guests coming on over the next sort of several months or so, and really take this channel places. Now, you may have heard of him, you may not have heard of him. I think you all have heard of him. We're going to have none other than Mo Hader. So Mo will be joining us tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Arsenal. We're going to talk about a season review. Have a season review, among other stuff, among other things.
Yeah, obviously we know about the other stuff, and he's in a bit of a same situation as what Claude was in, unfortunately. But we'll be having Mo on tomorrow at 7 p.m. So please, everyone, come over, show your support, not just for us, but for Mo, and also go over and give Mo's new channel a follow on YouTube too. We'll be putting the link up later on after this game tonight. Ferner's just inside the box of Chelsea, plays it back. Havertz. Oh, and it goes to the keeper. Yes, we'll be having Mo on tomorrow at 7. So, yeah, everyone, please go over and give his new channel on YouTube a follow.
Yep.
And we'll be, as I said, we'll be putting a link out for his new channel after the show and putting the show out, advertising it. So, please, yeah, if you can, help us like, share, and get the word out. And hopefully it'll be a great show tomorrow. And Mo will go a little bit more into detail of the Arsenal season, what he thinks of it, and also a little bit of what's happened with in recent events. So it should be a great show. But, yeah, that's for tomorrow night. So let's get back into the Man City-Chelsea game. Nearly 5 minutes gone. Chelsea nearly had a good chance there, but straight to the keeper.
God, look, check her out. She's at the bingo. I'll tell you something. We're working and you're out there taking the piss. I'm not having that. Can't watch along as I'm out at the bingo. Big up to these guys giving up their evenings this weekend to stream. Exactly. Show them your appreciation by smashing the likes and hitting the share. All right, the last two lines was nice. Very nice. I'll let you off, Lily. I'm going to let you off. But yeah, she's right. She's not wrong, is she? Hey, smash the likes, share, subscribe. Come on. Let's get it out there.
Get the word out.
Get the word out. It's all word of mouth. You know how it works in this game.
Word up. Word up.
Oh. Liam. I'll tell you something. God, you're the reason I'm overweight. Thank you very much, mate, for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Diesel, I respect your opinion, but if Pep does lose, does that prove that he needs Messi to do it? As a known fact, without him, he's never won it. No, I don't agree with that, man. I don't. He takes nothing away from it. Listen, it's only my opinion. I've always loved Pep. I've always loved him. I think he's a top. I know people say, oh, he's always had money. I get that, but then when he rocked up at City, as much as he's had money, he's also progressed a lot of players. Yeah, I mean, you got to look at Fabian Delph, a midfielder. He put him in at left back. He did not look out of place. The same player's gone to Everton, can't even get in the team. He's not even the shadow of the player he was. He's done that. Look at Sterling. Sterling was a good player already. Increased his levels. Aguero, world-class striker. Yeah, still wasn't doing enough. Look at how hard Aguero worked under Pep. Do you know what I'm saying? I can give you examples of, it's not just money. Anyone can have money. Yeah. it doesn't guarantee you trophies, does it? Money. So I'm saying you've still got to work with what you got. And for me, I just think he's a class manager. Absolute class. If he loses this, he's under no pressure. If Man City sack Pep, who are you going to get? Who's better than Pep? You know, you're only going down. You're not going up. So, it's just, I don't know. What do you think, Tim? I mean, that's just me. But...
I mostly agree with you, mate. My only reservations with Pep at the moment is he doesn't seem to want to play strikers anymore. Is it because he's not comfortable?
And he still won the league.
What I mean is that, you know what I mean? What's going to happen? Do you know what I mean? Because obviously Aguero's gone there, isn't he? He's gone. So you've got Jesus there. Who else is there? As a striker.
Well, obviously Aguero's gone there. Jesus was there. That's about it.
That's right. Yeah, so is he trying to retire the striker position or what? I don't understand that.
Well, if anything,
Sterling series through. Oh, he goes around the keeper. Oh, he tried to do a back heel. Good save by Mendy. He goes out for a corner. Corner on his left-hand side. 7.5 minutes gone. What a great ball from Ederson, the goalkeeper. Put Sterling in, and his first touch gave it away a little bit, but James got back for Chelsea, and it goes out for a corner off Mendy.
Sorry, Randy, my mistake. sorry. I forgot. Yeah, sorry, it was Sir Mikel.
Corner comes in. Oh, free kick straight away. Free kick to Chelsea in the box on Silva.
Big up to DVS. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're good. Do you know what, right? You're saying that, yeah? Look at it the other way. The fact that they won a league, and let's be honest, they won it pretty comfortably without a recognised striker.
Well,
like, surely, you in the past, you think, it's impossible. How can you win a league without us? It's impossible.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Mad.
You know, I look at that and I just think, do you know what? Blimey, I'll tell you something. You got to give credit where it's due. That's a done deal now, Del Boy. Yep, Aguero. Yep, he's officially signed. I think. Well, the deal's been done. I don't know if it's been signed yet. It's been done ages ago.
Well, it's the transfer window ain't open yet, is it? I think it's in a couple of days.
He's only 31 though. If they keep him fit, it's a slower league. It's not as intense as over here. I'll tell you what, they've got a quite good player.
Oh, Werner has just had another chance. Well, not another chance, but a great chance inside the box, and he completely misplays the ball. I mean, he's unbelievable, that player. I don't think I've seen the worst. And City's in the box. Oh my God, Chelsea just get rid of it. He's seeing to win stuff here.
I've just seen it.
Sterling on the left-hand side, just outside the box.
Cheers, Dazza. Liam, yes, mate, we will be. We speak to Lee all the time, myself and Terence. We've all got pretty close in the last sort of month or two. Unfortunately, obviously, Lee does his full time. He's got his own channel and he is so busy. I mean, he does 3 or 4 a day, so trying to get him on is bloody hard work. But no, he will be coming on at some point, mate. It's just something we've got to try and sort out. His work rate is absolutely intense. So. But he will be coming on. Yeah.
Oh my God, has he missed that? He's completely missed it, Werner, again. I see something on Twitter earlier. Someone put something about I wonder what the odds are for Werner to score and it be offside.
Yeah. Do you know what it's a shame because I do rate Werner. I do think he's a good player. I don't know. He's also been very unlucky, though, isn't it? He has been very unlucky, but
recently he's been unlucky. But at the beginning of the season, come on, he was awful. I mean, some of the chances he was missing, open goals, and you can't even put that down to he's in a different league and that, because you know what I mean. Like we say all the time, Diesel. You know what I mean? These players get paid thousands of pounds a week to train and to be professionals. You know what I mean? All his job is to do really is to hit the target.
Yeah, I get that, but then how can we say when we talk about, I don't know, Pepe, when we talk about Thomas Partey, right? We're very quick to say, look, you know, we're going to judge them next season, yeah? But yet, when we're talking about an opposition player, we're very quick to judge, aren't we? Werner is a good player, but listen, just because a player doesn't work out at a certain club, it doesn't mean they're bad players. It's the same with like managers tell, you know, some players just don't fit certain clubs. Do you know what I'm saying?
No,
You know,
I agree with that.
No, I just think for me, it's his first full season in the league. This league is unlike any other league in world football. If we're being honest, you know, very fast, very intense. You know what I'm saying? Look at where he's come from. You know, does he need a season to bed in a decent pre-season, and then we'll judge him next season? Because that's what I'm doing with Thomas Partey. And tell you can back me up. I said the same thing with Pepe. I said to you, I'm going to judge him next season. He's played under 3 or 4 different managers, right? He needs a run. Yeah, let's see next season. Because as much as we sit here and say these are multi-millionaires, they have come from leagues abroad where it's nowhere near as fast as what it is. You don't get time on the ball. And I suppose there is an adjustment period, isn't it? Yeah. But I think a lot of us in this country, and it's the country as a whole, like we all do it, I do it, you know, we all do it. We're very quick. We're very quick to boost players up, but we're equally as quick to write them off. And I think, I don't know, I just think it's I don't know, you can look at it both ways, can't you? You know, I like it, Werner. I do. It's like Ziyech. Ziyech hasn't really done anything at Chelsea, but I think Ziyech is a baller.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? You know, it's a tough one.
Can only see next season, really, now, can't we? Because if they don't, let's be honest, if they don't do it next season, then surely they've got to start looking at getting rid of them, Chelsea.
Oh, yeah, of course. No, exactly.
And they're on the break at the moment on this left-hand side. Chilwell's give it away. Havertz in the box. Werner shoots, and it shoots straight at the keeper. What a poor attempt to go again. Poor attempt. He's got a great chance. All he's got to do is slot it. Look, he ain't even looking up. He's just literally passed it back to the keeper.
I'm seeing it now. Oh, yeah. Wow. It's also like confidence. His confidence must be shot.
He's on the ball again, inside the box. Werner shoots. Oh, he's at the side netting. He's at the side netting this time.
At least he shoots. Our players just want to walk it in. Liam R, 97. Thank you very much yet again, Liam. Thank you, mate. Honestly, really appreciate you. Round 2, is it? Gunner versus Terence, round 2 on Arteta. Right, we need to set that up, Till.
Yeah, we're trying to set that up. As we said, do you know what I mean? I'm really busy at night at the moment, and Lee's obviously really busy. He does 4 or 5 shows a day. All it is just a timing. That's all it is, but we will definitely get it set up.
Yeah, definitely. And I'll be the referee, Liam. I'll be the referee.
I will go straight to Edison. And now Man City are charging forward. 4 against 3 here. De Bruyne's going through. Oh, well tackled. Well tackled by Kante. And now Chelsea are trying to bring it forward. Been a great start here for the first 15 minutes.
Werner is actually very good as a striker. Notice how many times he's in a position to score. He gets in scoring positions a lot. Yeah, I think it's a confidence thing, Manic. I don't know. Kai Havertz is another one. You know, we've seen glimpses this season, but he's not really hit it. But in saying that, you know, we forget as well, these are young players, you know. I think next year is the time where I think, you know, we can be in a better position to judge.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason why they brought Tuchel in, you know, fellow German. When you look, you know, Kai Havertz and.
When you say that now, I just automatically think of bloody Dragon's Den.
I love that show. Smash the likes. Come on, Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. I should say James. Some people don't like being called Jimmy when they're called James. I'm going to play it safe, James. Exactly. Keep it in the likes.
Havertz is in the box again for Chelsea. Plays it on his left. Chilwell crosses it over. Oh, and Kante gets the header between two Man City players and puts it wide of the post. Chelsea are on top here. Nearly 17 minutes gone. Chelsea have had the better chances. Oh, I'll tell you what, Harry's got in between these two defenders here. Look at this, look. Oh, Sterling. Yeah. It's unlucky. City need to back their ideas up here because they should be 2 or 3-0 down.
Who's the centre half? Is it Stones and Diaz, yeah?
City, yep, it's Stones and Diaz, yeah.
Oh, thank God for that. All right, Jimmy D. Jimmy D. Jimmy D. I like that. YouTube. That'd be good, mate. Oh, good question, Stephen. I'll let Terence read that.
What's that?
Our good mate, Stephen Creeper.
Sorry, guys. I just got here. Has Terry apologised, Coach Unai yet? Why would I apologise? Actually, we've got a guest coming on. We've got a guest coming on at half time, Mr. Flo from Down Under, and he's got a little bit of a bone to pick with you, Diesel. He's got a bone to pick with you and Kenny. He couldn't believe how much he reckons that the other day when he watched the show, yous was like sons, and that was like your proud father picking up the trophy. And you know what I mean? The beam on your faces was not good, he said. He's nothing to do with Arsenal anymore. He wasn't the right man, so let's just get on with it. Why are we celebrating a man picking up a trophy that's no longer here? But I'll let Flo deal with that at half time. He will deal with that at half time. There we go. That's just another person saying it, not just me.
Do you know what makes me laugh? A lot of people, they've all got plenty to say until they come on the stream and they're all like, "You're right, Diesel, how are you? How you well, mate?" No, I didn't mean that. What I meant was, listen, I'm here. I celebrated it. Yes, too right, because I like Unai. Yeah, and as much as he may not have been the right man at this club, the way we treated him, the way we hounded him out, nah, I'm not having that. Sorry. We go on about Arsenal are a classy club and this classy fan base. Yeah. Players taking the piss out of him, his accent. And look, not only did he embarrass us on 2 occasions, yeah, didn't even put it in our faces, yeah, handled it with grace and class, and then he wins it with a team like that. He won the cup with a team like that. No, do you know what? There's a thing of respect, yeah? And I cannot wait until Flo comes on, because Flo can give it to me, yeah? No one's beating me, right, when it comes to things like that.
That should tell you exactly what you said.
Yeah, and the fact that you've brought Flo on, yeah, because you can't beat me, so you need to get your backup. You need backup, yeah. You need backup. Slap both of you, mate. It don't matter, yeah. Bring whoever you want, Chel. Bring another 5 or 6 people. I'll be on my own. You ain't beating me. Let me tell you that, my friend. You are not beating me. That's up to you.
It's just coming out of your own words just a minute ago. Coming out of your own words.
Up to you.
Some managers and some players.
Put some respect on the man's name, yeah? Look at what he's done, and you still can't even turn around and say, "I don't like him, but well done." You still can't. That's bitter. That's bitter. There you go. That's bitter.
It just goes to show you what you said earlier on out of your own mouth. Some managers and some players are not fit for this country or that team or whatever. He was not fit for Arsenal or not fit to manage in this country. That's fact. If he can win it with Villarreal, if he can win it with Valencia, there's no reason in this world with a better squad why he shouldn't have won it with Arsenal. But he got totally embarrassed. Totally
Arteta's got a better squad than what he had. And Arteta's got a better squad than Villarreal. What did he do? Well, there you go. There you go.
But what do you mean? What did I answer me this question? What did Emery do for Arsenal? What did he do?
We got rid of him 6 months too early. We've kept hold of this manager 6 months too late.
What did he do for Arsenal? Huh? What did he do?
What's Ancelotti done for Everton?
What did he do? He done nothing. Exactly. I totally agree with you with that.
So he's a bad manager then, yeah?
Well, for Everton, he is, yeah.
God.
So are you telling me?
Do you know what? If Flo is gonna come on and just be like the mouthpiece for you, do you know what? There's only so much I can handle in it. Honestly, if he
Diesel. Answer me this.
I've had it all season. I can't.
If you were a Tottenham fan, would you sit there now? Would you sit there and say Mourinho was their best ever manager because he won everything elsewhere? Is that what you realistically would say? No, it ain't. Let's be real. Let's talk the truth. Of course it ain't. If you were a Tottenham fan, you turn around and say he done absolutely nothing for our club. Mourinho. Pochettino got into the Champions League final. Pochettino got into the Champions League final. So in the way that you speak about Emery, he took us to the Europa League final. So he's a better manager. So then Poch for Tottenham is a better manager than what Mourinho was for Tottenham. Surely you can understand that.
Do you know what, Tel? Listen, your level of delusion is just getting worse by the week. Yeah, you're turning around to me. You're trying to tell me Pochettino is a better manager than Jose Mourinho. One of the most. No. You can't judge it like that. No, you can't judge it like that. You judge their career as a whole. You judge their managerial career. You can't dismiss all the trophies that they've won.
I'm not asking you to.
No, but you are.
I'm saying what
you are. I'll take Unai Emery back tomorrow over this manager.
I said for Tottenham.
But yeah, I support Arsenal. I'm not a Tottenham fan.
Right? Let's forget that then. So what you're going to say is, all right, where did we come in '79 when we won the FA Cup? What position did we come?
Oh God!
Diesel, where did we come?
Hey,
where did we come in the league in '79 when we won the FA Cup?
1979.
Yeah.
How am I meant to remember that?
Right, exactly. But you will remember the FA Cup win, wouldn't you? Because obviously we won it in 1979. But all we do is we go on and we got us fifth in 2019. That's what some Arsenal fans are proud of. We got fifth in the league and we took us there. You're more proud of being fifth in the league than what you are about winning an FA Cup. Doesn't matter about the manager. That's what I'm saying. So I just proved my point. In 1979, fantastic win against Man United. 3-2, we were 2-0 up. And then we got the winning goal by Alan Sunderland. But there you go again. You don't remember where you finished in the league in 10 years' time. No one's going to remember that. But you've got to remember us winning the FA Cup.
That's a very poor analogy, Tel. But if that's what makes you happy,
I'm saying to you, that's not a poor analogy. What I'm saying to you is, cups go down in history. Even Jamie Redknapp the other day on Sky was saying, "I wished I won more cups in my career." It's no good saying, "Oh, I finished third in the league." Even himself said Sky have made the top four a bloody prize winner.
Yeah, but it's not. Listen, it's not. Yeah, but hang on a minute. Right, we've got a manager here, right, who's taken us to 8th in 2 successive seasons. So obviously, you're going to look at the man who was here before and think he got us to 5th. Not a trophy. Don't get me wrong. Of course, it's not a trophy. Mm-hmm. But when you look at the tools he had, yeah, and he got us to a final with a worse squad. Yeah, and whether you like Emery or not, see, this is your problem. Because your dislike of the man is clouding your judgment. Listen, I said it the other day about Roy Hodgson. Yep. I do not rate Roy Hodgson. I think he's an awful manager. Yep. But at the same time, you've got to respect what he's done in his career. Got to, right? Got to. He's been all over the world, right? You know what I mean? So it's personal opinion. I don't rate him as a manager. But at the same time, I respect his CV. I respect what he's done, where he's been, right? But you can't do that. You don't like this man, yeah? So no matter what he does, whether it be with us or another club, a fan looking from afar, looking at what he's doing at another club and thinking, do you know what? Respect, fair play to you. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't even do that. So how can I have a conversation with someone like you who's, if the sky's blue, to you it's pink. Honestly, Tell,
I said the other night, well done to him. Fantastic. What do you want me to do? Jump up and down because some other teams won the Cup Winners' Cup, which I'm not going to do. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me.
You didn't mean it, Tell. You said it through gritted teeth. Come on.
And let's be honest, because Man City in the box. Oh, Foden, good tackle there by Rudiger, and it gone straight back to.
Let me just quickly get this out because this chat's going to go.
Not Mindy.
Delwyn, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate the super chat. Thank you, mate. He's put, in my opinion, lads, Werner picked the wrong club. Glad we got Jota instead of him. Obviously, we still need a new striker in the summer. So obviously, yep, Delwyn, obviously, clearly they're a Liverpool fan. Yeah, listen, mate, Jota's a baller. Yeah, because Liverpool wanted Werner, didn't they?
When he go into Liverpool at one stage?
Yeah, it was more or less done. But I don't know. I think Liverpool sort of dragged their heels a little bit on it. Chelsea nipped in and they got him. But I know Klopp wanted him.
William, when he was supposed to be going to Tottenham, wasn't he, William?
But Delwyn, this is my point, right? See, you're that comment like that. Don't be influenced by Terence, right? Just because Werner, right, isn't doing the business at Chelsea doesn't automatically mean he would have flopped at Liverpool. It doesn't. It's not a one size fits. Not a one size fits all. Yeah, he could have Liverpool and been an absolute baller. You know, some players just don't fit. So Shevchenko, classic example. Shevchenko went to Chelsea, right? Stunk out the place, right? But that doesn't mean he wasn't a world class striker. He was. Shevchenko was a baller. He just didn't fit Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? But in this country, what we do, right? Forget what they've done previously. You judge them where they are now, and if they don't fit that certain club or they flop for a season, they must be crap. No, doesn't work like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But what do I know? But thank you, Darwin. Really appreciate that super chat. Thank you very much, mate.
Do you know what? I think that about Xhaka, to be honest. I think if he goes abroad and plays for an Italian club or a Germany club or a Spain club, I think he could be a quite all right player because the game's a lot slower. He'll have a lot more time on the ball. He can think about what he's doing. I just don't think that he's any good for Arsenal, to be honest, Diesel.
Yeah, I've said that to you, haven't I? In another league abroad, he'd be all right. He'd be a good player.
And let's hope that Mourinho comes in and bloody buys him. He'll go up in my estimations then, Mourinho.
Yeah, see, like the thing is, right, you see, a lot of people are going to hear that and see that and think, oh, my God, you know, Mourinho wants to buy Xhaka. But then I could imagine Xhaka going there and actually being decent. I could. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, different league. You know, more time on the ball. Exactly. You know, listen, I've never once come on here and said, it's not, he's rubbish for us, right? But back me up. I have also said, abroad, I would imagine he'd be a good player. I think in a slower league, I think he'd be all right. You know, he has no pace.
Anymore, Diesel. We don't want him here anymore.
What's that?
We don't want him here anymore. It's a simple.
No. Well, you say that. A lot of fans do.
Well, I don't understand that. And it just goes to show you, right, everything that I've been saying and all, Diesel, just goes to show you, right, the state of our club over the last few years, right? Xhaka, who has been our club captain, right? And apparently, you know, some fans idolise him at Arsenal, think that he should stay. He's done a good job and things like that. And it looks like we can't even get £20 million for him. A Switzerland international who's been captain for his country, captain for us, and apparently had a great season. We can't even get £20 million for him. Now, that just shows you the state of Arsenal Football Club. over the last few years?
Listen, Arsenal can get, in my opinion, they could get around 25 million for Xhaka. Right?
We paid 35 million for him.
Huh?
We paid 35 million for him.
No, yeah, I get that. But if we could get 25,
I'll take it all day long. Don't get me wrong.
Cool. Yeah. It's still 10 million less. You know, he's 28. You know, he's not set the house alight, is he? Here, you know, he shouldn't be here ever since. Listen, I've still not forgiven him. A lot of Arsenal fans have got short memories, you know, because as long as he plays one or two decent games, all is forgiven. No, it's not for me. And that again, that just goes to show just how stupid and thick. I'm going to say, I don't care. Thick, a large section, not all of them, a large section of this fan base is, because a lot of them have forgotten all that about what, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, throwing the captain's armband on the floor like it's a piece of crap. Yep. You know what I mean? Swearing at the fans, right? I'm not having that. I'm sorry. You're in that world, right? You know, you're a professional footballer. The clue's in the title tell. You have to act, carry yourself, and you're the captain. More to the point, you are the captain, right? It's your job to take all the crap, right, and relieve the pressure on your you know what I mean, on your teammates there. That's part of the role as the captain. If you can't handle that, don't take the captaincy. You can say no. You don't have to have it, right? You know, you're not forced to have it. You're asked, do you want it? Yes or no? Now, if you can't take the responsibility that comes with it, then as far as I'm concerned, you know what? It's an honour to have it. And yet the way you threw it down, listen, Arsenal in the olden days, I'll tell you something, he would not have lasted 5 minutes, yeah? But the Arsenal of today, anyone can more or less do what they want. Although saying that, we are treating the captaincy like it's... I mean, I remember when Theo Walcott got it because it was his birthday or something. You know, it's things like that. The other day, Bellerin was captain. You know, it's like... oh, do you know what? This club, man. But it's disgusting. Big up to DJ Crane, by the way.
I think a lot of it is down to, you know, nowadays, it's not just about being a footballer, a professional footballer. It's about your social media side of it at all. And, you know, fuck the social media side. We're not paying you to do that. I don't care what people say to you on social media. Social media, you don't need to have. It's not a necessity. Back then, you didn't have it. The social media you had back then was
about Xhaka.
Yeah, like, you know, that's why, you know what I mean, you got on the back and things like that. Back then, you didn't have it, Diesel. It was in the stadiums you got the abuse.
Let me ask you...
Look at Tony Adams.
Exactly.
He was called a donkey, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you...
We give him that nickname, but everyone used to call him that when he got done for drink driving and that, and everyone used to abuse him in the stands. Do you know what I mean? He didn't track his fucking captaincy armband down on the floor.
No, he got that when he was, 17? Let me ask you a question, right? Big up to Stan. Accrington Stanley, by the way.
Hope you well, mate. Hope you well.
Love you, Stan. Right? Because I said this, right? I've always likened it to something else, yeah? Right? And guys in the chat, just tell me if you agree, because to me, I think this is the perfect analogy, right? Do you remember that story that came out a couple of years ago about Liam Neeson, yeah? The actor.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're saying.
Remember, right? Yeah, do you remember? I think he had a female friend who was attacked. Don't quote me, but they were attacked by a black man.
Yeah.
Right? Or harassed or sexually. It was something.
I
can't remember what it was, right? But he openly come out and said, I was so angry that night I went out and I was just trying to find a black guy. I was trying to find a black man. I was going to beat him up. I was going to hurt him because I was so angry. And I'm like, look, thank God he didn't. Now, can you imagine, right? Now, that is the same thing. Now, say he went out that night and he actually found one, right? And he battered him, yeah? Hang on a minute. That ain't the man who's your friend. Mm-hmm. So it's the same thing with Xhaka, right? So when Xhaka mouthing off to the fans in the stadium. Well, hang on a minute. Unless you know that the particular section of the fans, they were the exact ones who was giving you abuse on social media about your baby and that, right? Unless it's them, you haven't got an argument.
Yeah,
that's the thing, Tel. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying, right? A lot of these people, right? They're not Arsenal fans, right? They're just people who make out they're Arsenal fans, right? Who abuse the players, right? I'm saying exactly. So when you're mouthing it, show me the fans in the stadium who were the exact ones who abused you online.
Yeah,
I bet you can't. So for me, it's got no merit. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is the thing. It's no excuse. But a lot of people are sticking up for him. A lot of people. I'm seeing other YouTube channels, right? And they must have agendas. They clearly do, because they speak so much. I'd love to sit here and name them one by one, but I won't, yeah? But some of them chat absolute crap. Xhaka's our best midfielder. We need to keep him, or we're going to suffer.
Come on,
You know what I'm saying? Arteta in. This is, I know you disagree, but Arteta in. Yeah, but if we get rid of Arteta, who else is going to come to us? You know, no one else is going to come to us. So we may as well stick with him. We may as well keep him. And some of these, they're not kids. These are adults. These are older than me.
Yeah.
Season ticket holders, and they've been going to Arsenal for years, and they're coming out with this crap. Do you know what I'm saying? Honestly, like, the online Arsenal fan base. I tell you what, Terry, it's disgusting. I'm sorry, I've got to say it's disgusting.
Do you know what pisses me off, Diesel, to a little? Because I say it all the time, and I will always say it, just before we come to the super chat, is that, you know what really pisses me off? I mean, how many comments did he get on that post anyway? I mean, he probably got like 10,000, yeah? And even if he got 800, which was, you know what I mean, right against him, right, wrong, whatever, like you said, they're not proper Arsenal fans. They're just fucking trolls, right?
Yeah.
But what we'll do is as a society, we'll pick them 800 people out and we'll give them what they want. We'll talk about them. We'll talk about what they said. We'll talk about what they've done and what they're doing here. But what about the fucking 9,200 other people that would love to get a shout out from these people, that fucking support them, that says nice things every fucking day on the thing? They don't even get a mention. Even get a mention. Do you know what I mean? And some of these people are young kids that would love just to get a little shout out for one of these people. Do you know what I mean? But what we do is we concentrate on all the bad things all the time, and they're the fucking ones that get all the fucking stardom, and you know what I mean? We talk about it all the time. I wish as a nation, not a nation, as a whole in general, we can just fucking forget about these people, just block them, don't even mention them. What they've done and what they've said is absolutely disgusting, we know, but why on earth should we bring it up and give them what they want? Just fucking block them. Let's move on, and let's give someone, you know what I mean, out there, like a little kid or someone that's ill or something like that, you know what I mean, that would love to have the attention. Let's go down that route instead. That's what I think anyway, Diesel.
It is, you know what it is, right? I want to know, yeah, these trolls, right? Claude, rest in peace, Claude, right?
Rest in peace, mate.
Miss him dearly.
Silver's gone off away injured. Sorry, Silver's gone off for Chelsea injured.
Yeah, I cannot tell you guys how much we missed that man. It's an absolute joke. But when you look at, you know, because we saw it, when you look at the abuse he got, and he got a lot. Trust me, he got a lot, right? Got a lot of love, but he also got a lot of abuse as well. When you look at, you know, these from Love Island, a couple that, you know, who have, you know, Muggy Mike committed suicide. You know, when you look at Caroline Flack, you know, when you look at all these people and you think, what more has got to be done or has got to happen, you know, for people to start policing this properly and start, you know, this thing with the IDs? So that would stop the trolling straight away. It would stop it. And I don't understand. What more? You know, we're losing people. People have, even that young kids tell. I'm reading about, you know, young kids. You know, the pressures of, you know, like peer pressure and, you know, the pressure, you know, young girls as well. You know, I need to look like that. But I don't look like that, and I'm getting, cyber. I think they call it cyberbullying and stuff like that. We can take it, but not everyone's like us. Not everyone's, got thick skin or a strong character like us. Some people just don't have it. That's why mental health is on the rise. Mental health is the latest buzzword. Let's be real, it is, right? But it's something that's real. And people are losing their lives daily, taking their lives and stuff, the social media bullying. It's constant. I guarantee you, every day I go on Twitter, I'm always seeing something derogatory about someone else, right? And some people can't handle it. And I'm thinking, what more has got to happen for the owners or whoever they are to think, right, we're now going to put this in place. Enough is enough. We want driving license. We want a passport. We want whatever it is. Unless you can provide those, you do not have an account. I don't know what else has got to happen.
Yep.
But it always it must come down to money. It's the only thing I can think. To implement that, it's going to cost a lot of money. It comes down to money over lives.
Chelsea are through, they scored. Chelsea have scored. What a good goal. Edison come out of his goal. Havertz has scored for Chelsea. I can hear people down my street screaming.
Oh, I've just seen that. Oh, good goal.
But Chelsea have dominated this first half. 43 minutes in. Man City 0, Chelsea 1. Chelsea in this first half have been absolutely fantastic against City. Absolutely fantastic. And all I can say is at the moment, if Man City are going to win this, Diesel, they'd have to do, then Pep at half-time has to do something like they did against, was it PSG? Where they was getting run to pieces in the first half, and in the second half, he changed a couple of things. And then City dominated. But at the moment, Chelsea are dominating.
I'll tell you what a pass, though.
Oh, great pass.
Who was that? Was that Mount?
I think it was.
Great free ball there. I'll tell you what, he could have gone down there, Havertz, but yeah, good goal.
Chelsea scored.
Lovely. Right, super chat from David Brent, the Brent Master General. Come on. Thank you very much, mate. CV. Big up the guys, looking like Grealish is going to City. Here's us thinking we could sign him. Come on. These players laugh at Arsenal nowadays. We've fallen. Well, I don't know. Have you seen anything about him going to see?
Yeah, there's a lot of talk. I mean, again, Diesel, it's just paper talk. And I wish people, please, just wait and see what happens first. Don't fall for this shit in the papers. Listen, obviously, City's got the money. And obviously, City, the best, one of the best teams out there at the minute. And yes, we all know that, Grealish could possibly go there. But come on, you know what I mean? Let's just wait. There's a lot of talk saying that City are going to put a bid in for 100 million for Grealish and 150 million in for Kane. And that Mahrez and Sterling are going to be put up for sale. And it looks like he's had a talk with Arteta at the moment. And they could possibly be coming to our... This is what I'm saying. What a load of old bullshit, Diesel. Load of old crap.
Stan, tell me, send me a message on Twitter, tell me who has been comparing Xhaka and Vieira, and I guarantee you I will go after him.
Do you know what?
Let me know.
Again, that's another thing. Someone has jumped on the bandwagon there, right? Someone has put something out there, because I see a tweet earlier saying, I've seen all this stuff about Xhaka, it's supposed to be better than Vieira, but I've not seen an account yet. That has actually put that out there. So all people are doing is quoting what some sort of bloody troll has done, and then it's going viral, basically. Again, just a load of rubbish. Who on earth would put Xhaka in the bracket of Vieira? Come on.
Unbelievable. And do you know what, right? Yeah, Chris, you bang on here, mate. Terence, you know the world. Scumbags get more views and hits on social media. Makes them more money. Yeah.
It pisses me off, mate. I'm telling you, it does.
Do you know what, right? I look at that and I think to myself, do you know what? Chris is bang on there. I look at us on this channel, yeah, and I think when you look at what we've built, yeah, like you know, giving a shout out to, you know, for example, Chris Davidson, yeah, just had a baby, right?
Yeah.
You know, and I look at other channels and I just think you wouldn't even think to, you know, to do that. You know, when you get to a certain point, there's a lot of them. You know, you first start out watching them and they seem all right, down to earth blokes, and then fame's got to their head or whatever it is, and then they go on like their shit don't stink now, and you know, do you know what I mean? And I just look at us and I think, Joe, I can't ever imagine we'd be like that. You know, I look at even with Claude. I mean, Claude. Listen, let me tell you something now, right? Like, because I said this to his, you know, to Claude's daughter, right, as well, the other day.
Yep.
I knew Claude was loved. I didn't know how much until he passed away, right? Claude was trending in America, right? We've had
Australia.
Look how many messages we've had from fans all over the world, right? And anyone who's watched the footage from the funeral, if you haven't, please go and give it a watch, right? Because it was really emotional, but it was a brilliant send off.
Yeah.
And you know, even like Lily was saying, you know, non-Arsenal fans, the amount of messages from non-Arsenal fans, hate your club, hate Arsenal, but I loved him because he was real. Because he was real. There was no pretense. There was no script. There was no facade. There was no, do you know what I mean? That is Claude. That is him, right? Yep. And he didn't really deal with the fame. But when you look at it, right, Claude pisses over all these other ones, right, on there, all these big characters who have to talk a certain way to get hits, or, you know, because they know that that's impressionable for the young kids, all that London street slang, all that crap, right? Yeah? Claude was bigger than all of them. Because I'll tell you something now, God forbid, and I don't wish this on anyone, but any one of them passes away, they will not get half, right, the adulation that Claude got. And that's a fact. That is a fact. I'm telling you now. Honestly, what he got worldwide, not just in this country, worldwide, I'll tell you something, Joe, that takes some doing. You've got to have something about you, right, to have got all of that. And I'll tell you something, Claude pishes over all of them. All of it. I don't care what anyone says. They may have bigger channels, right? That don't mean a thing. That don't, because when it really comes to it, when he passed away, look at the love that man got from all over the world. I'm not talking about the UK, worldwide. I'll tell you something, Tel. I'll tell you something. No one's topping that. No one's topping that.
The best thing about Claude, right? The best thing about Claude, just before I come to that, it's half time. Great first half from Chelsea. Man City 0, Chelsea 1. The best thing about Claude that I can, you know what I mean, I thought was absolutely fantastic, and like you just said, is that he would have time for anyone. At the grounds, he'd have time. He'd take pictures. He'd talk to you. In a pub, he would do the same. In a cafe, he would do the same. And it did not matter on YouTube how many followers people had, he would still go on their shows. Right? Does not matter, because he wanted to help people. And thankfully enough, for me and Diesel, obviously he sees something in us too and kept with us, even when the likes, even Lee Gunner will tell you, Lee Gunner and Kenny Ken, they'll tell you, you know what I mean? They had their reservations, and rightly so, about me and Diesel. But when they got to know us, they see exactly who we are. And thankfully, you know what I mean, Claude see that from the beginning. And I can't thank him enough for that. Do you know what I mean? But he would give anyone anything, and his time was, you know what I mean, it did not matter. And you go to any of these other ones on AFTV, most of them, like, even when they're doing their show and that, you know what I mean, you go up and, you know, I've seen it. I've been there a few times. You got little kids that idolize these people that want to go up, you know what I mean, have their profile signed or something like that, and they won't even look at them. Won't even look at them. Do you know what I mean? Won't even look at them. And that is.
Do you know what? You're bang on. And do you know what? That is what bugs me, right? Because they really believe their own hype. And honestly, man, I've heard it. You know, Claude used to tell us this all the time. Certain people, right, thought they were so high and mighty. Young kids are running up to him with a pen and a bit of paper, right? listen, if it's a man or woman doing it, you got to ask questions. It's a young kid. You know, kids see you on YouTube. They think, oh my God, it's so and so, right? I can understand that. I have an 8-year-old son. I get it, right? But certain people not even acknowledging the kid.
Yeah.
Right? No, do you know what? Honestly, I'll tell you something, right? If that was my 8-year-old, yeah, not that he would, right? Because even if he wanted to, right, he ain't, right? If he ran off and I couldn't catch him, he went up to one of these, right, and they didn't even acknowledge him, I'll tell you what, I'm buzzing some heads, mate. It's as simple as that. I'm telling you now. I'm not having that.
But that's exactly right with these footballers and all, mate. That is exactly the same with the footballers. That's why I don't like Ashley Cole. That's why I went off of him. Because I took my boy WrestleMania at Wembley Stadium. He was there, all right. He was trying to ride. I understand that he's there with family and God knows what. But then, obviously, about 10 young kids see who it was. They've run up to him. They're tapping him on the shoulder, and they're like just saying, "Please, just give us an autograph" or things like that. They must have only been about 8, 9, 10 years old. And he actually got the security guards to come over and take him away without even signing anything or just saying, "Look, wait until after this, and then I come and have photos with you or whatever." He just completely fucking ignored them and told them to piss off, basically. And since that day, that is when I went off of him. Just went off of him. You know what I mean? That to me, mate, fucking, you know what I mean?
You know what, mate?
You are.
Do you know what, right? Let me tell you something about Ashley Cole, yeah, because I said this. I think it's when we had Chig on the stream. We was done our all-time.
Randy, sorry, hold up. Sorry, 2 seconds. Randy, it wasn't a WrestleMania. It was just like a WWE thing that came over. Sorry, but I have been to a WrestleMania in America. But we'll get onto that later. Go on, Diesel.
Yeah. What's it? Yeah, Ashley Cole, right? As a player, very underrated, in my opinion. I thought he was class. Class left back. Very underrated, right? But let me tell you something now. He was a flash bastard, right? And I used to see him all the time in faces in Gants Hill, yeah? And I'll tell you something, these footballers, this is what makes me laugh about these footballers, right? They go on like they're all this and that, yeah? When you see them out, and they have to have an entourage with them, yeah? I'll never forget, right, when he had his Rolex nicked, right? Because he got beat up in there, yeah? He weren't so flashed then. Because that night, he was giving it all this and that, right? And I'll tell you something, you know, a lot of guys, they don't have it. He comes in, he's got all the birds around him, and he thinks, you know, when you get couples there, and he thinks, like, dismiss the boyfriend and start talking to your girl, right? If you're going to do that, right, you need to expect to be banged. Yeah, and he did. He got banged up, mate, right? And his Rolex got nicked and everything, right? Next time you see him down there, chat different. Because people ain't having it. You can't go on like that and think, do you know what I mean? You know, people don't have it. You're too flash.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? And also...
Never forget where you come from, Diesel. Never.
And also, yeah, exactly. And one more thing as well, also, right? When Ashley Cole sided with John Terry regarding the Anton Ferdinand thing, yeah, right? John Terry, he clearly heard John call him what he called him. And he sided with Terry because it's his mate instead of doing what was right. I went off him then, right? Yeah. Chuck ice, mate. Nah, not having it. Anyway,
he probably knew what John Terry was doing and all.
Yeah, wrong.
Hey, I'm back. Talking about that incident, John Terry, if you look at the footage, John Obi Mikel heard it as well because he looked over. John Obi Mikel heard it at that situation at Loftus Road. So 3 people heard it. John Obi Mikel's hasn't said nothing. Ashley Cole again, he's gone and defended his mate. Fair enough, if that's what you want to do, but you can't be mates with the Ferdinands and like think, oh, what have I done? You know what I mean? But then that's the thing with John Terry. John Terry, right? It's always saying, oh yeah, I got cleared in the court of law. All right, you can't, live off that because you did say it.
He did say it. And pick up to Rio because Rio called out Ashley Cole on it. Went, no, you ain't one of us. Like, move.
Yeah.
Come on, Rio, pick up.
So Ashley Cole's got to do what he's got to do. But as I said before, that in terms of Ashley Cole, right? And Ashley Cole stopped being a gooner the minute he was caught, like I said, with his agent and like the Chelsea archery.
What's that? Was it Peter Kenyon?
Yeah, him and his agent and Peter Kenyon, him, Penny Zahevi and Peter Kenyon. Good luck. You know, Ashley Cole, you know, thankfully, and I say thankfully, is says we when he says Chelsea, which I'm more than respect. Got no problem with that. Good on you. You know, don't you know? I don't particularly miss him at all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Do you know what? This is so true, Kenny. This comment. Claude was the only man who could walk through Tottenham and be fine.
That sounds true. But the thing that was always going to happen because simple reason is that the reason why I like Claude, because Claude's a football man. There was none of this like babe, you know, like this 8-year-old rubbish you get with some fans. That you know, he told the truth. If Arsenal played well, he'll say so. If he didn't play well, then he'll say they didn't play well, and he'll acknowledge if the team was better than Arsenal. And that's why you've got respect. You've got some people, they play to the gallery. You know,
yeah.
We're supposed to celebrate the fact that we're 8th place. So what's happened is you have some fans, right, who, if you say, well, this is wrong, we want to do this better. Oh, why are you always putting down Arsenal? You know what I mean? Claude was never like that. And I don't think anyone on these panels like that as well. You know, I think it's an embarrassment when fans try to talk up a club when it's crap. I'm sorry, it's crap. And there's one person who's, you know, on the fan camps does it. Good luck to him, but make sure that's you doing it. Don't try and put it on everyone else because we're not like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just before we ask you about the first half, Ken, I just want to say to everyone again, don't forget tomorrow, if you didn't hear at the beginning of the show, 7 o'clock tomorrow night, we've got Mo coming on. Mo from formerly AF.
Yep.
And
Mo Hyder. Excellent.
Yeah, Mo's coming on. Come on, Mo. Listen, Mo knows real ones. So that's what he said to us. So that's why he's coming on.
I'll give that.
Come on.
At least I've got something to watch tomorrow. But in terms of like, you know, like the match, when I saw Pep's lineup, I thought that's just too open because what's happened, right, is that you're going to have to win. You're going to have to be on the ball 24/7 because what Chelsea have done really well, they got him behind their back line, especially through their long passes down the wings. And that's what's kind of opened Chelsea City up. Werner should have scored 2 already. And and you know, the goal itself, again, it's City's high line. They keep on playing that high line. I don't know what makes them think that playing like that against a team like Chelsea is going to work. It was just 2 passes, getting a high. He makes a run. The goalkeeper has no chance. He does well to like slow it down, but it was always going to be a goal. And the thing is now is that City now have got a situation where they have to be on a front foot and take risks because they're not going to play like Chelsea down by slowing the game down. Get Sterling down the middle because Sterling seems to be the only one that is actually trying to open up City. Get him down the middle and then kind of switch. And then what you do is get De Bruyne down where Sterling is and keep Foden just off Sterling. Because I think what they're doing right now is that De Bruyne is trying to, you know, get the ball in the middle. And what's happening? He's not getting any space. And plus, Sterling, he's, hey, Dean, you're right, Stan. I'm all good, mate. And I think that's where Pep's going wrong. If you're going to play that sort of attack, you're going to play your hand like that, then always be in charge of possession and make sure that your big players turn up. Like, the only City player that seems to have turned up is Sterling. He's gone quiet. Phil Foden, not for me, ain't turned up. Mahrez, maybe ain't got enough of the ball. And De Bruyne, struggles a bit. And Godwin is trying to be like the quarterback. So what's happening right now is that Chelsea are able to break the ball up. Kante, great game, great first half for me.
Just for everyone that's asking for Flo, I've messaged him, but he hasn't read my messages yet. Just waiting for him to come on. What are you going to say, Diesel?
Very quickly. I'm just going to go for a quick thingy. All right, I'll be back on for Flo.
You've got to unfold the snake and then fold it back up. It's like a bloody hose pipe. It takes ages.
Normally, I would have gone straight, you know, when the half-time whistle went, but I've been here waiting for Flo. So as soon as Flo's a no-show, I shall be back any second. Give me 2 seconds.
All right, mate, no problem.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's it. But the thing is, City can get back into this, but they're gonna have to like stretch the Chelsea defence. They're going to have to run at Chelsea, and that's where you need Sterling. You need Sterling to get on the ball more. Mahrez as well. He's stuck on those wings, but what's happened is that Chelsea double up on him. He's not able to get in the box. Get Sterling and Mahrez in the box where they've got their quick feet, and then then you might be able to see Chelsea. What's that? Yeah, Matt was good enough. Matt was okay, but Kante's the one who's winning the ball. He's the one who's stretching them. You know what I mean? Stretching the City back line. I think Mount's doing a lot of good defensive work where he's winning the ball. And like I said, breaking up City's play. But in terms of Kante, Jesus Christ, I call him freelance. You know what I mean?
I've just seen Abramovich and Shevchenko in front of him there celebrating when that goal went in. And then you've got Liam Gallagher and Noel Gallagher absolutely fuming with City's performance at the moment. So
our City playing well, or the fact is that in terms of prep, he's getting it. Look, who might have told Pep Guardiola that he's got his tactics wrong? But always, you look at the game against Spurs in the quarterfinals in 2019, the game against Liverpool in the quarterfinals in 2018, the quarterfinals against Lyon, and today it's a whole situation where Pep is trying to rely on all these boys, all these big players to get on the ball and try and control possession. Now that's all well and good, but when you've got teams who could defend and also got a goal threat on the counter attack, then what will happen is that those sort of tactics can come unstuck. So what he needs to do right now is his ball players have to turn up. You know what I mean? And he has to play a bit more direct to stretch Chelsea. Chelsea will be happy with City passing the ball, winning the ball. They've got something to hold on to now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I think Chelsea had that first half, mate. I think if Man City going to win this, they're going to have to do what they've done against PSG, and he's got to swap a couple of things back, and they've got to take this game by the balls, Ken. Otherwise, Chelsea, if they come out and start like they did in the first half, I could see them getting another goal, and that'd be it, 2-0.
Well, yeah, I think they're going to be very hard to break down as it is. And the thing is that what Man City have done in terms of trying to create chance and open Chelsea up, all the players on there are the people who can open up. All he's got is a couple of goal scorers. They're not who rely on chances like Jesus. He's got the work rate, but he's still going to rely on service. We all know Aguero's going to rely on service as well. So basically, all these games, he's got Bernardo Silva, he's got Gordon, he's got Sterling, De Bruyne, and he's got Foden. All of those players are his creative players. So he's played his hand. So something's got to happen. One of these guys are going to have to try open the door and and get like I said, we get Mendy working, because I don't think Mendy's had any shots set for that cross. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think that is the situation that Chelsea are in. Anyway, the second half's going to start. So if it's all right, you don't mind if I come on afterwards, because I know you've got to go afterwards anyway.
Yeah. Come on for a couple of minutes, mate, and then we'll have a chat about the game afterwards, and we'll see you then, mate. Not a problem.
All right, good stuff. All right, speak soon.
Right, see you in a minute, mate. Bye. Right, I've got the clock started. The game just kicked off again. Obviously, it's Man City 0, Chelsea 1. And Man City are on their ball, and Foden looks like he's been fouled on his left-hand side, just inside Chelsea's half. Man City get back underway. Zinchenko has give it to Foden. Foden's trying to run downfield, but Chelsea intercept it. And they give it away now. Throw into City on this left-hand side. I don't think there's been any subs. Obviously, the only sub there was Christensen for Silva. Silva went off injured in the first half. Absolutely poor throw from Man City. Give it straight back to Chelsea. More or less in the same place. 46 minutes gone. 2 minutes in this first half has gone. And he's rolled up his snake and he's back.
I'm back. Where's Flo?
He's still not here. Still hasn't read my messages.
God, Terry's back up hasn't backed up.
He ain't read my messages, so he asked to come on.
Oh well, another one bites the dust. When will these people learn? Oh, God. Oh well. Oh well. Maybe next time. Maybe next time. Big up as well to Smithy, Lizzie, Kenny, Big Guns and Schultz, the girl's dream. Oh, if only Kenny was here when I read that out. Look at that. He'd have loved that.
You brought in a river free kick here for Man City on this left-hand side. 3/4 of the way into Chelsea's half.
That's 2 on your slate. One more. I get to keep the match ball. Boom. Come on.
Oh, what a poor free kick. Poor free kick. Kante's
Where are we going, Dave? Tonight, you're going chasers. Oh, God. Come on, Tony. Antonio. Come on. Undefeated. Richie Rich is in the house as well. Hope you're well. Smithy Lizzie, and here was the dirty laugh. Come on. Yeah, she loves it. Look. Loves it. By the way, where is Karen Price? I keep on asking every single stream.
I've had to give that one up. I've just got too much work on.
I knew it was you. Oh, God. Oh, brilliant. Jenny Tools, yeah, no, that's another one. Jenny Tools, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Where are these girls? Oh, are they girls?
Listen, we're in the century now, so you know.
Oh, God. We had another one called Helena Peach.
Yes.
Where's she got? Where are these birds?
Well, I don't even want to say that name, so.
Yeah. Aaron Ferguson, hope you're well, mate. Hi, boys. Love your showing. Your shows. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Aaron. Really appreciate that.
You any relation to the actual Ferguson?
God, imagine. Oh, unlikely, but you never know. Right. Come on, City. Yeah, to be fair, that was a dominant first half from Chelsea. They have to make it count. That's the only thing. They're not safe at 1-0.
No, I think if they get the next goal, Chelsea, I think they've won.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
well,
I think if they get one more, they'll just sort of shut up shop sort of thing, innit? And
I think the next goal is vital, mate. The next goal is vital.
Yeah. I can't see City not scoring, though.
Well, surely they can't leave it too much longer to get Aguero one, surely.
Exactly. Mind you, though, I think with the stream we did the other week, I think someone asked the question, what have they got to do, Chelsea, to beat City? But I think it's like I said, if Chelsea can get in their faces and stop that free-flowing football, just literally press tell. The minute Man City get the ball, they're on them. Then they've got a very good chance of winning. But if they allow Man City to play, it's game over.
No, exactly.
You know. Any progress with the bird at the gym? You know what, Randy? Right, it's half term at the moment over here. So, yeah, because I normally go at a certain time. I drop the boy off to school and then I go straight to the gym, and obviously she's there every morning. I've been going a bit later the last week because obviously it's half term this week and the whole of next week is half term as well. So, yeah, ask me the week after next. Yeah, because I'll be back at the normal time, and when I get back, I'm going to prop the crack on. I'm one of them people. I hate that thing of, oh, what if? I'd rather just do it, and if she knocks me back, she knocks me back. At least I can say, well, I tried. Do you know what I mean?
We're no anyway by you have to go out and get a box of plasters again and not being able to come on the stream to fix the bed, won't we? So
yeah, do you know what I mean? Exactly. Exactly. There you go. 89 likes, boys. Thank you, Smithy, Lizzie, darling. Thank you very much. Now, this is a woman. This is a woman. This is a real woman, yeah? I know that for a fact. Thank you very much, my love, darling.
Thank you very much.
Terry's got to think of new account names. These are like Ivana Wankoff or Ivan. See, tell her. If I see that name in the chat, I know it's Terence. Oh, good question, Terence. How is Mikel? Can you get him on the channel, please? Yeah, do you reckon would he come on?
I've been trying to get him on. He had a lovely, nice hot tub with me the other night. We talked through a few things. And yeah, it's looking all good for the summer, boys. All good for the summer. Just bear with us, because it'll probably go down to the wire again, like every transfer window has for the last 20 years. So put your seatbelts on, buckle up, and let's go for a long ride.
But you know, the thing is, I know you're not joking.
Oh, Werner nearly had a chance there again.
Oh. If I ask you the week after next, the snake might be inside by then. Randy, I can assure you now, if it is, mate, she will need the wheelchair. She will be walking like John Wayne, and she'll be walking with a wide on. Because when I go to work, I put a shift in, Randy. She won't know what's hit her. Oh, right, keep smashing the likes, please, guys. Where are we at? Can someone please tell me? Go on him. Diesel, I was at the gym today, saw this 10 out of 10. If I wasn't taken, I would have gave her the Slongerfan Ross. Long Don Silver. Yeah. Yeah, tripod. That is the nickname. Come on. See, when I go on holiday, I have to pay for 2 seats.
Did you watch that video I sent you?
Oh, mate. Mate, do you know what is funny, right? Someone else sent me that as well, literally on Friday. Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant.
Nicknames, wasn't it? Nicknames.
Yeah, they're quality, mate. Danny, thank you, mate. Nice one. 90 likes, 91 likes. Blimey, can we get to 150? 91.
Good free kick here. Free kick comes into the box.
Big up to Mike England in the chat. Hope you are, Mike.
Hope you are, Mike.
Right, there's a Chelsea free kick here. Who's that? Is that Chilwell?
Yeah, so they've dealt with it, and it goes out for a goal kick. Oh. You know what? That nickname for the last one was the bollocks.
All right. Do you know what? Like you can tell they saved the best till last, didn't it? Yeah. That was all good. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, they saved that one. Big up, Dean. Hope you're well, Dean. Hope you're good, mate. 92 likes. Come on, we're getting there. Come on. Jeff. Big up to Jeff Cross, pole vaulting. Pole vaulting. Yes, Jeff, when I can. Oh, dear. Listen, I'm just a lad, boys. I'm just a proper lad, mate. You know what I mean? I'm just one of them, man. You only live once. Enjoy yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. You got to live, mate. No point in taking things seriously. You can't take it with you, mate. Can't take it with you.
Yeah, exactly. Deja, instead of buying a PS5, could you get a mic and camera like Terry's? Keep up the good content. Oh, come on. It's not like the PS5 default, dude. Come on. Have you got a mic, though, Tel? Serious?
No. I've got... It's just my laptop.
Ah.
I can pretend if you want, Diesel. I can pretend. Woo!
Exactly. Daddy's got to go to work. Exactly, Chris.
You know what I like? These ones that have got, the one that come from down from the top of the screen, and they put it down like that, and they look, like the boxing ring announcer. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! You know what I mean? What is it here?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's a clash of Finney. I don't know why he's been booked for that.
So Robert, yeah, see, that's another thing as well. It's a waste of money, isn't it? Because I would destroy it within 5 minutes. Do you know what I mean? There ain't one out there that's powerful enough. So look, this is true. Diesel, Claude was the godfather of the women. Now he's sadly passed. He's handed over the Don reins to you, Diesel. Let me tell you something now, right? Claude left me one thing when he passed. His little black book. I'll tell you something now. It's the best thing ever. Yeah. Honestly, the ratings, somebody's got 5 stars. They're the ones I've rung up, right? And I'll tell you something, as it's you, Diesel, go on and you can come round. I'm like, thank you, Claude, I love you. Yeah. He proper sorted me out. Oh.
Where's Tracy gone? Where's Tracy?
Oh, yeah, yeah. I've been doing that for a few months. I'm bored. I want something new and fresh. But you know, she's always there. Listen, that's a home banker, mate. If you're ever bored, and obviously, yeah, Tracy's good for that.
Jason is coming on from Man City.
Who? Oh, is he coming on?
He's been down on the floor for a while now.
Jesus. Yeah, console. Yeah, everyone keeps telling me this, Delwyn. That's why I want to get one, mate. My worry was, though, I'm going to get one. Oh, hang on. Let me just... Oh, they're holding his head here.
Yeah, he's got a nasty black eye. He's going to have to go off here with concussion, I think.
Oh, Christ. Look at that.
Yeah. He's crying and all.
Do you know what makes me laugh, right? Right, he's crying, yeah? A lot of people, right, will look at that and take the piss out of that. I look at it and think, do you know what? That's a winner.
Yeah.
You're in the Champions League final. He don't want to come off. Exactly. If he could, he'd play through it. But obviously the laws and that, now he's got to come off. You know what I mean? But that's someone who wants to stay on and help their team to win. Can't knock that.
I mean, all the advice I think he's getting is that he can't carry on. I think that's what it is. And always frustrating that he can't play on, but you just can't nowadays, can you? You know what I mean? It's one of them things, unfortunately.
Look at that.
But he's got a lovely shiner for the morning.
Yeah, I'll tell you something. That looks bad now. Can you imagine what it's going to look like in the morning? Poor. He needs to put a pack of peas on that or some steak. He ain't taking our steak, though. That's for us. He has to get himself his own steak.
Man City are calling. They are calling for a penalty. Sterling had a shot. They are going absolutely mental. 3 players were calling for it. But players for it. The referee is, I don't know what he's saying. I think he's saying it come off his chest first. Let's have a look at it. The angle you can't proper see. Potential penalty check. The VAR is checking it, but the play carries on.
No, that's not handball. No. From what I saw there, no. Very harsh.
It's still saying VAR potential check over, so it must be right what the referee was saying. No penalty.
Well, less women in the chat since we lost Claude. That's true, actually. That is true. He's all kind of got it. Big up AJ, Terry and Diesel. I need to say thank you to you both. My family have had some hard times. It's stressful. Thanks for this stream. They really help. Oh, man.
AJ, mate.
There was ever a reason to carry on doing these, mate. It's because of comments like that. So, AJ, thank you very much, mate. Really nice of you. Anything we can do to help.
Keep coming over. All of you keep coming over and supporting
exactly.
them. Really appreciate it, man.
Exactly.
We've got to thank yous and all because, let's be honest, otherwise me and Diesel will be sitting on here just having a little chat to ourselves.
Exactly, yeah. Tell me about it. DJ Crane. Hope you're well, DJ Crane. Hope you're good, mate. Hope you're well. Nice to see you coming over a lot more often now, mate. Hope you're good.
Pulisic looks like he's getting ready to come on for Chelsea.
But Leno's in the chat. How's it feel, Bernd, watching this? But you wish you were there. Are you leaving in the summer? Right.
If you read the newspapers, then apparently he wants to go, doesn't he? He wants to go.
Yeah.
But again, load of rubbish, load of shit.
I'll tell you what, though, I've people in the chat who've been obviously watching or following, sorry, should I say, Fabrizio Romano. If what he's saying is true, and let's be honest, 99% of the time he is bang on. Xhaka going or looking to go. Ceballos not coming back. I think we know that's done. David Luiz isn't coming back. I think they're looking at selling their Guendouzi. That I don't want to happen. I want to keep him. Torreira's going.
William's going.
Yeah. William. So yeah, it's time will tell. But yeah, let's see what happens. You know what? When I'm hearing all this, I'm not hearing anything about Lacazette, and he's one of the players that we could get some decent money for. But when I'm hearing all this, that tells me one thing. It tells me, I might be wrong here, but it tells me that they're not giving him a lot of money. So what they're basically saying is, look, you've got a little bit, but the majority you're going to have to raise yourself. You know, so have to wait and see.
Personally, I think it's a bit of both. I do agree with you. I think it's a bit of both, but obviously we want to get rid of most of them players anyway. So it doesn't matter if we get players in or not. I want to get rid of most of them anyway, Diesel. And if we do get rid of them, I want to try and get as much money as we possibly can.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. But I do think as well of, you know, not being in Europe, it's let's be honest, plus the year we've had, you know, no fans in the stadiums, all clubs have been hit hard. You know what I mean? So I just can't see them giving him a lot of money. I can see them giving a little bit because they have to. But a lot of it, he's going to have to try and raise himself. And also, we have got a top-heavy squad. I mean, you got to think, if we're not in Europe next season, right, you have to look at it like this as well. We have a squad. We've got a big squad, which is really, we've got a big squad to help us cope with the extra games. We're not going to have that as many games next season as what we have had seasons before. So therefore, that means we've got a top-heavy squad for really just the league, haven't we? And obviously, you know, the cup games. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. But yeah, we do have a top-heavy squad as it is.
I know what you're saying. We definitely need to get rid of some of them players anyway, and you know, we are rebuilding, and we need to rebuild just because we need to get back into Europe the season after. So we can't expect to do it all in that season, the season after. So we need to start now, in my eyes.
Would you take Pep?
Would I take Pep? Of course I would take Pep.
What now? If he got sacked tomorrow and we had a chance of getting him?
Well, he wouldn't get sacked. He'd just go down to his assistant again, wouldn't he? So,
so you would, yeah?
Put it back over from Pep again afterwards. So there you go.
No, seriously, all joking aside, though, if he got sacked tomorrow and we had a chance to get him, would you take him?
Pep,
truthfully?
Yeah, all day long, yeah. All day long. Yeah.
Go on, Phil. Come on, Chris. Come on, people. Let's get 100 likes. Absolute class stream. Chris, thank you very much, mate. My guy!
Thanks, mate.
Christian, Danny. The rumours are starting to circulate, aren't they? Diesel and Terence, do you think Poch will go back to Spurs? I think it'll be a bad move if he does, mate. I think you guys need to go forward. I think that's just going backwards. That stinks of sentiment, if I'm honest, Dan. Good manager, but let's be honest. You got rid of him for a reason. He couldn't elevate you to that next level. And I think taking him back is a backwards move. I'd say that about any club.
For me, if I was Poch, I would turn around and stick two fingers up at you. To be honest, if I'm being totally honest, I don't think you should have sacked him. I think he should have stayed. I think the team was all settled underneath him. He was the one who actually come out and said after that Champions League final to Levy that we need to rebuild again. We need to start rebuilding, and he didn't want to rebuild. He thought that you still had a great team. A team that will be able to get you challenging for top four and win your stuff. And that's why they sacked him and they went out and got Mourinho, because they didn't think they needed to go out and get a load of players to rebuild. They thought the experienced Maureen would come in and be able to get you up into the top four and do that. So for me personally, if I was Poch, I would stick two fingers up and say, no, you wanted Mourinho, you sacked me for him. So I wouldn't do it. But if he does come back, I think it'd be great for you. Because not just only as a manager, there may be just a little inkling. Man City are in. Oh, great defending. And it goes out for a corner from Aspaquella. Goes out for a corner. And there may be just a little hope that you might be able to still keep Kane. Because he likes Poch.
No,
I don't think he will. That's the only reason why Levy wants him back. That's the only reason why he wants him back, Diesel.
I don't even think that'll be enough now to keep Kane. I think he listen. He's out.
I agree.
He's out. He wanted to leave last year. You know, he done him a favour and he basically said, look, you know, they asked him to stay for one more season. He's done that. I can't see him staying. He wants to go, and rightly so as well, in my opinion. Liam, Terence, the real question: if Klopp got sacked tomorrow, would you take him? Klopp?
Yes.
Come on, Terence.
Of course I would.
This is the Terence I can get on board with.
Them two are probably the two managers out there that I would definitely say yes to.
Agree with young Terence on this. Lovely.
My only worry would be, listen, they're great managers, absolutely great managers. My only worry would be is that people think automatically, like I keep saying, that Pep would come in and would make us champions and well beat us like Man City. He's never been to a team that has never had money, Pep. He's always been to it. Listen, he is fantastic. He's won trophies everywhere. But if you look at most of the teams that he's been at, he's always had money and he could always go out and get the players that he wanted. That is why I was a little bit disappointed with him, why he didn't come to us straight away and go to Man City. Because I think he could have, you know, rebuilt Arsenal and built us into something. And what an achievement that would have been for him. He hasn't done that yet in my eyes, Diesel. That's the only thing he hasn't done yet. And I would love to see him do it.
Yeah, I suppose. But when you're listen, when you're that caliber of manager, you got your pick, you know, you got your pick, you know, you can go to whoever you want, you know, and I suppose when you've got that option, why would you, do you know what I mean? I know what you're saying, though. But saying that, we could say that about all managers got me, you know, we could say that about, it's funny you say that, right? You say that, but then I'd flip it the other way. So if I said to you, would you take Sean Dyche? How many Arsenal fans would Sean Dyche having a laugh? Hang on a minute. We're very quick to knock down managers who have got funds galore, open checkbooks. Well, hang on a minute. If that is the stance you're taking, flip it and look at managers who are doing the business without money, right? Sean Dyche has been punching above it. I rate Sean Dyche. I think he's a very good manager, right? But no top club is going to look at him because of that snobbery, right? He has no money to spend, literally little to no money. And somehow he keeps that team in this league, right? And I'll tell you something, people will turn their nose up at that. That's an achievement. That is an achievement. I don't care what anyone says. But then no one's going to look at someone like that. So when you're saying, I'm just using Dyche as an example. There are obviously others, yeah. But when you're looking at that, then I mean, come on.
Diesel, the argument for me would be for me then, right? I will flip it back onto you and say to you, well, you keep saying you want elite managers, right? You want a manager to come in and take us by the balls, basically, turn us round, be, you know what I mean, be fucking hard, get rid of the shit. Just as I say that, Chelsea are on the attack, going through the middle. He's in the box, on his own, shoots. Oh, has he missed? How has he missed? How has he missed that? Is that Sayach? No, it's Pulisic, isn't it? How has he missed that?
Oh, yeah, I've just seen that.
Pulisic, oh my God. He's missed it by miles and all. Chelsea, I tell you what, City need to get themselves. They've got 20 minutes left. Yeah, let me turn that around, Diesel. All right, you keep saying you want elite managers and things like that. David Moyes is the same. Look what he's done for West Ham season. Absolutely fantastic. Got them into Europe. Brilliant. Done that with Everton too. But realistically, is he the manager that's going to go and win a Champions League or win you the league title? Realistically. Do you believe that? Right. So why would we want a manager like that?
What do you mean? Like who?
Like Sean Dyche. Sean Dyche, even if he comes to Arsenal, he's never going to win us the league. He's never going to win us the Champions League. Never.
Yeah, but no. You're missing the point, right? The point I'm making is people are very quick to say, yeah, Pep, he's brilliant. He's a great manager, but there's always a but. But he's always had, unlimited funds at every club he's been at. I would like to see Pep go to a club with hardly any money, and I'd love to see what he does. My point is, well, hang on a minute. We've got managers who are doing that right now. Yeah, but so on one hand, you're saying, great manager, but these top managers, I'd love to see him at Burnley with hardly any money and see what they do at Burnley, yeah? And I'm saying to you, well, actually, you're saying you'd have to see that, but there are managers right now who are at clubs like that with hardly any funds, right? And somehow they're performing and they're getting they're maximising every last drop of blood out of these players. Mm-hmm. But when their name is thrown into a hat, no one wants them. So, but then you're saying, well, hang on a minute, I'd love to see these top managers at little clubs and see how they do. My point is, well, there's managers at these clubs already who are doing that, but no one wants to give them the time of day. Do you see what I'm saying? I want an elite manager. I don't want just because Sean Dyche is not an elite manager. I like him. I think he's a good manager, not elite. Yeah. But just because they're not elite, it doesn't mean they're either they're elite or they're crap. They can be good managers. Unai Emery, for me, he's not elite, but he's a good manager. I think he's a good manager. But elite is that. It's like the Messi and Ronaldo of management, isn't it? It's that level. Do you know what I'm saying? Pep, Klopp, they're on that, Simeone on that level. Then you've got that tier below them. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? So, but I want that level, the Messi and Ronaldo level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But all I'm trying to say is that do you think that if Pep come to Arsenal,
no thanks, James. No thanks.
He's Celtic, by the way, so he's still available. But I mean,
it's not been done yet.
No. It's all fell through. He's definitely not going there now.
Oh, he's not.
Yeah. No, it all fell through.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, it all fell through that.
Do you know what I was going to ask you actually? Right, I know there's some Spurs fans in the chat here. I'm hearing a lot more about Roberto Martinez going to Spurs. I mean, for all the Spurs guys all the Spurs fans in the chat, how do you feel about that? Because from what I'm seeing, no one wants him.
But how can you, this is what I'm saying again, and I'm not trying to, Danny. I mean, I know you're Tottenham, mate, and I know you agreed with me earlier. I'm not trying to pick on Tottenham or anything like that. But when you've got your chairman, David, what's his name, Daniel Levy, come out and say, "I've just hired the second best manager in the world. He's going to start winning us things. He's going to start doing this, like blah blah blah." You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden he sacked him. How can you then go out and get someone else? And surely you can only go out and get one manager, and that's the manager that was better than him because he was number 2 in the world.
See, Tony's got it. Tony knows what I'm trying to say, right? Dyche is at Burnley with limited funds. He has kept them in the top flight. So imagine if he was given money, and he's bang on, right? Yeah. We're very quick to not. Sean Dyche. Well, hang on a minute. Isn't it more impressive?
But
doing what he's doing with no money.
Yeah, no, I get that. I get what you're saying. It is, of course, it's a good thing. But all I'm trying to say is that even with Pep. Wouldn't you like to see him challenge himself properly? Obviously, it's a challenge. Don't get me wrong. Going to these teams and having to deal with all these big egos and all things like that. But wouldn't you want to see him go to a team, that are struggling at the moment, that are in the top 10 or whatever, and then absolutely turn them around, make them into world beaters?
Yeah, you say that, but then would you?
What do you mean?
If you was him, would you? You're the best manager. You're the best in world football. Right,
yeah,
you can go to wherever you want. If I can shop at Waitrose and Sainsbury's, do you think I'm going to be going to Aldi and Lidl? Do you know what I mean? I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, but what we want to see.
I'm not saying that he's got to do that to make him, the best world manager out there, because he is one of the best managers out there. Do you know what I mean? Of course he is. I would just like to see him do it, see if he could do it, or is it just about money with these teams? Is why he's the great manager that he is. That's all I'm trying to say.
Look, I think my sports coaches could manage Spurs better. Oh, wow. I don't think she wants Martinez. Oh, it's a cuss. Diesel and Terence, thoughts on Conte on possibly becoming Real Madrid manager?
Thank God.
I'm jealous for him.
Thank God he goes to Real Madrid. Obviously, Allegri's gone to Juventus. It stops all these silly rumours now. Let's just crack on. Let's crack on for the next season.
Yes, but he don't have world-class players or egos at his club to manage. He comes to Arsenal full of egos. He will struggle and they wouldn't respect him. Dean, okay, so by that logic then, Dean, so when I say I want an elite manager, right, my dream manager is Simeone, right? What you've just said there, Dean, is exactly what I've been banging on about. As Simeone walks into a changing room, players sit up, listen and take notice. The reason why I don't want this man in charge right now, who's here, Arteta, he walks into a changing room. You think these players are stopping chatting to listen to him? No, they're not. That is the difference then. I'm glad you said that, right? I'm glad you said that because they're not playing for him. This is why I want an elite manager, Dean. A manager who's going to come in and players, oh my God, that's Simeone over there. Oh my God, that's what I want. And that is common now, egos and stuff like that. So, yeah, exactly what I'm saying, Dean.
Oh, Chelsea got a chance here. Is he slowing it down? Yeah, they're going backwards now.
My dream manager is David Brent. He'd do a lot better than this one, I'll tell you. Betsy Pack, come on. Yeah, they're doing Afterlife 2 now, aren't they?
3?
Is it? No, it's only the second one.
No, third one. There was 2
There's only been one. Was it?
Yeah, there's 2. There's been 2 already. There's the third one.
No. You serious?
Yeah, there is, yeah.
I've seen the second one.
Oh, shut up. You've got to have done.
Hang on a minute. What's the one? You know the one I sent you about the outtakes? That was series 1, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I've not seen 2 then.
What?
No, you should. I haven't seen that at all.
I'm sure
I'll have to have a look. No, I don't think there's a 3. I'm sure there ain't. Come on, Dean. I knew I'd get you on my side. Come on, Dean.
Yeah, Afterlife 3.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's it on? Is it on? I am.
Netflix, it'd be on. It was on anyway. Second, they're on. Chelsea have got a dangerous free kick here. on this left-hand side. Just outside the area on the left-hand side. Here comes the box. City clear it, but only to James. Oh, and it goes out for a goal kick. Man City. Just under 10 minutes left of this Champions League final. Man City still 0, Chelsea 1. James has put, if Tottenham get Martinez, it would be hilarious. There'd be the London Wigan.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what? I cannot.
Oh, yeah. This is Tony saying, laugh out loud. Don't forget, Terry, Diesel's still in the year 2000. He's still got time to catch up.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. He ain't wrong. Well, let me just have a look. Hang on. Oh, that's really baffled me, that. Hang on.
James is saying he was turning us into Wigan when he was our manager, Tell. London boy, I didn't watch it earlier on. Well done to Brentford, though. I didn't watch it earlier on. They're in the Premiership now.
Can't believe I missed the second. Joe, mate, Joe, I'm actually buzzing about that. I'm watching. That's
Well, you
my
haven't seen it? I can't believe that, Diesel, mate. I can't believe that.
No, I had no idea. Honestly, no idea.
Wow, man.
Wow.
So you thought that was the second season coming out then?
Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, I must have seen it. Because the first series has only got 6 episodes.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Look who's in the super chats.
Oh, my God. Zane, where you been? Where you been, mate?
Boy. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well.
Oh, Zane, hope you're well, man. Hope you're good. God, without your super chat, Zane, God, you want to see how much weight I've lost? We're going hungry. We're now homeless. This ain't my place. It's a mate of mine.
I want a ball. City. Oh, my God, Mendy. Aguero. Is that Aguero? Come on now. I didn't even see him come on.
God, mate, talk about a boomerang. I'll tell you something. I've not seen this guy in ages. Zane, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate it. All joking aside. Always a big help. Thank you, mate. He said, Zane's put, we should go for Conte and we should have got Tuchel.
No one wanted Tuchel at the beginning of the season. Didn't even hear his name. And Conte is gone to Real Madrid now. Gone to Real Madrid now. No one wanted Tuchel. Let's be honest, Zane.
Yes, Zane, because Terry knows every single Arsenal fan in the world.
Let's rewind to the beginning of the season. All we heard, let's be honest, go and watch the tapes. The evidence is there. Show me the evidence, I hear you say. Show me the evidence. The evidence is there. Rest in peace, big man, Claude and Diesel. They were saying that their manager was going to tear it up. They're not washed up. What are you talking about, Terry?
Letter of the law, Terence. The letter of the law. The letter of the law states. The letter of the law.
Loring's going to win Tottenham the league.
The letter of the law. The letter of the law. Lama. It's Lamella. It's Lamella. Oh, bless him. Blimey, big up Zane. Come on, Delwyn.
We're going to have to call Diesel the manager sniper from now on. Because every time he mentions a manager, they either go down, they either get sacked, or they're either behind our manager. Let's go through them. Maureen, he's got sacked. Carlo Ancelotti finished below us. He wanted Sheffield United.
God, you're knocking Ancelotti as well. You're knocking Ancelotti. That is unbelievable. Ancelotti is great. He's an A-list manager, Ancelotti. And you're
relegated.
Tell.
Hold up.
Hang on. So, by your logic, then, any manager who finishes below Arsenal is worse manager than Arteta. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's your logic.
That's what you're saying. You just said Ancelotti finished below us. So, is he a worse manager than Arteta?
Let me tell you something.
Hey, I've
now.
got you there. I've got you. I'm going to bury you. I'm going to bury you again. I'm going to bury you. There you go.
You and Claude kept saying, I'm not bothered about the FA Cup.
You've gone blurry. You've gone blurry.
In the league.
You've gone blurry. You've gone blurry. No, you've gone blurry. I can't see you.
What's that?
Oh, thank God, he shuts up. You've gone blurry. No one can see you.
I don't know what's going on. It's obviously, I mean, you're obviously trying to shoot me down like all these other managers. You know what I mean? My thing's gone there. Here he is.
Here he is. Come on. Bring it, Flo. Bring it. Come on. Hey, had a drink. Have we had a drink? Come on.
No, Flo, just before we do, hold up. We got the old.
Come on, Flo. You do it as well.
What's that?
Flo.
What's that?
Looks like he's playing the piano, doesn't it? Look.
What's that? What's that?
David, thank you very much, mate. Lads, we're having a lock-in tonight. That sounds good, mate. That's even better. Let me go and get some more cider then, son. Flo, how you doing, mate? I told Diesel that you wanted to come on. You wanted to tell him how embarrassed you was of him and Kenny Ken the other night when they was looking at their father picking up the cup. You take over, Scott.
Tell, I'm just so happy for him, Tell. I'm just so happy for him. Come on, Diesel.
Exactly. Yeah, too right. Oh, yeah, and what? Yeah, too right. Because he was handed out of this club.
Yeah,
Listen, Flo, if he's not the right man for this club, that's one thing. That's not a problem. That's fine. To be hounded out and disgraced, right, the way we treated him, not only as a fan base, but the players at the club, right, taking the mickey out of him, his accent, the fact he couldn't speak English, behind his back, right, slagging the man off. And that's true. I've got that. I'm good authority. I've got that. I'm good authority. No, hand on heart, right? I've got that. I'm good authority.
I agree with you, but he brought that on himself because he was the one who chose not to bring an interpreter in. He thought, no, I'm going to do it on myself. So that was his own downfall.
Oh, so that's okay then for the players to slag him off behind his back.
You tell me in which team.
Okay, I'll twist it on you. I'll twist it on you then, right? Yeah. You and your family, right, go to another country, right? You can't speak the lingo, yeah? Is that okay then, right, for the kids in the school to slag off your kids? Of course it's not. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
It's not okay, but it happens. It happens.
Oh, Flo, come on, man. As a father, right, come on, if that happened to you or my kids, me and you, right, we down that school in 5 minutes and we'd be busting heads. So come on, man. Now, don't say, yeah, it happens. No. Come on.
He could have dropped him. Diesel, he could have dropped him. Diesel, we could have dropped him.
Let's be honest, though. The man sitting next to me, right? The one next to me. Don't forget, right? Don't have a short memory because he's the one who threw you under a bus not only a couple of weeks ago about your Arteta ring. And I know you're not, yeah? I've seen your comments on the channel, yeah?
Look,
before you go against me, this man.
I'm not going against you. I'm not. Listen. Hear me out. I'm not going against you. I'm not going against you. I'm with you all the way, 100% of the way. I just thought when Villarreal won the Europa League final, the admiration for Unai Emery was just a bit over the top for me because you know what? He left us. He did nothing for us, and he wasn't the right man for us. And so is Arteta. And Arteta's not the man for us either. But he won that trophy with a different team, and he won that trophy with Villarreal because it's a Spanish team, comfortable environment. They were all together. So congratulations to him. He won it. But for me, it was just a touch over the top with the reactions from some of the Arsenal fans. When he won that trophy, they were like, for me, I felt that a little bit too much. But everyone reacts different. And I know that you love you liked Emery. You wanted to see him give more time.
Yeah, yeah.
But for me, from the start, Emery was not right for Arsenal, and so is Arteta. He's not right for Arsenal too.
7 minutes injury time, just quickly added on to this game.
That's fine, right? Let me tell you why I was celebrating it. Hang on, I'll tell you what. Let me give you two things I want to say. Right, number one, right? I understand that obviously certain things I say on this channel, not everyone agrees with. Yeah. But this is unlike most other Arsenal channels. On this one, we say what the hell we want, yeah. So we don't have a script over it. That's number one. Number two. The reason I celebrated that, yeah, because I like people who have class. Right now, unlike Terry, Yeah, because Terry did not like this manager whatsoever, right? That's bitter. You can still respect what a manager's done. I said earlier on, Roy Hodgson, I do not rate Roy Hodgson as a manager, but you have to respect the career he's had. He's been all over the world.
Yeah.
I respect what he's done. I don't rate him, but I respect what he's done, right? Unai Emery, yeah, didn't leave Arsenal. He was sacked. Right, that's number one. Right, number two. Right, that is true. What I said about the players taking the piss out of him, not playing for him, not kicking the ball straight for him. Right, he comes here, embarrasses us in not one flow, count them, two legs, right, and still had the class and the grace to not rub it in our face when other managers would have. I would have. Yeah, I would. Right? He went to the final. You sent it to me on Instagram, right? That speech that he gave his players. He wins the final against a Man United team who, by rights, Villarreal should not have won that. Right? The squad he has, that team he has, aging team, won it. Yeah. Now, I'm not saying because he's won it, he's the best manager ever. But as a man, that is a man for me who's got a bit of grace and who's got a bit of class. And do you know what? He could have really rubbed our face in it. The way this club treated him, and he didn't. He was classy about us, and he had a bit of grace. He goes to the final, won a final he should not have won. And do you know what? Again, right? We can all rave about Arteta, right? He didn't have the tools that he wanted. He openly come out when he was manager, not after.
I agree with you,
manager, right? So do you know what? Anyone who says it was over the top, no. Because if anyone was to win it the right way and with a bit of grace and class, it was him. If anything, I didn't rave about him enough. So there you go.
That's I'm not here to pick a bone with you regarding that. I just thought, for me, because everyone sees things differently, I just thought he's not with us. And he wanted for a different team, and some of the fans became fanboys after that. But don't get me wrong, I'm not an Arteta-in. I fucking hate him. I don't think he's the right man as a coach.
Are you sure though, Flo? Because from what Terry tells me, you are Arteta-in.
Oh, Terry. The thing with Terry is, you see when I came on, you see how quiet he's gone?
No, I know. You go for it. But boys, Arsenal Maniac is saying Wenger had class, but you don't like Wenger, Diesel. Arteta has won us more.
Wenger class.
Arteta won us more trophy than Emery, and you won't rate him. So it's the same thing. Me and
Terry, when have I said you know my feelings on Arsene Wenger? Don't do it. I come off the fucking stream now. No. I don't mind having a laugh and a bit of banter, yeah, right? But don't twist my words. You know how I feel about Wenger. I've been very open about Arsene Wenger. Any person in this chat room knows, yeah. I don't think the man had class at all. Right? Yeah? Hang on a minute. When I'm talking about class, hear me out, right, before you jump on it. When I say about class, I'm on about win, lose or draw, right? Hardly ever shakes the opposition manager's hand, right? Never ever acknowledge the fans. Never ever come onto the pitch and give us a wave. Yeah? Even away games, right? When we got embarrassed, what did Arsene Wenger do? Right? Trademark Wenger straight down the tunnel. Never acknowledge the fans. That is a fact. Go watch the footage. For me, when I say a lack of class, that's a lack of class. If we lose the game, you still come out and you thank the fans, right, for making that long trip. Yeah? He didn't do it. Right? For me, when I say class, yes, he comes across classy in interviews. That's one thing. When it really matters with the fans, where was the class? He put himself above the club. That's why we're behind 5-6 years. Yeah? So there you go. And he openly come out and admitted, actually, I made a mistake there. I should have made a decision and I put my situation at the betterment of the club. If that is a man with class, then I don't know what you two are on, but that's not for me.
No. I'm not getting it wrong. For what Unai Emery did regarding he tactically outsmarted Arteta, and he at the Emirates, he knocked us out, and he had class. He didn't celebrate like Mourinho would have done, or any other manager would have done. For that, I'm 100% with you. Class beyond you can imagine. And Arsene Wenger, he might be in his first 10 years, he was the greatest manager. Like, he was one of the greats in the Premier League, but he had no class. He disrespected us fans. And still,
exactly, Flo. You see my point, innit? You see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But even when we got rid of Wenger, Emery was not the right appointment for us. So
no, exactly. I totally agree. And Wenger disrespected us by staying on even longer than what he should have done. He should have known that the time was up 2 years before that. when we.
Terry, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Right now, stay on that point. Now, I'm going to ask you again. Now you've said that, and look at what I've said and what Flo's just said. Did the man have class?
Yeah, but when you're getting 10 million, pounds a year, I think you would leave too.
Thank you. So you proved my point. Exactly. There you go. See.
In the end, he didn't have class, but he won us a lot of trophies. At the end of the day, you just see that. Was that the one when it went over the crossbar?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Chelsea have won it. It's game over. Chelsea have won it 1-0.
Now, have a look at the levels and ambition from Chelsea to sack their favourite son to go get Tuchel, and he won him a Champions League. And have a look at the ambition.
Don't rate Tuchel. Flo, Terence don't rate Tuchel.
Kerry, come on, tell.
Are you saying now, then, because Tuchel's won it now, that Man City should sack Pep then? Because he hasn't won it for 6 years.
They've won the league.
They just won a league.
They just won a double, man.
Terry, you're honestly,
Terry, mate, the way you're coming up with these points to back your thing is delusional.
Your mindset, your mentality is gutter, mate. Gutter.
This is what I have to put up with this guy every time I talk on the phone. I'm telling you, this is what I have to put up with.
You're not listening. He wants to win the Champions League. It took him 6 years, and he still hasn't done it yet. So how many more years are you going to give him?
But he's delivering on other fronts. You can't just say Champions League be all and end all for him.
He wants to win it as a manager.
Everyone wants to win it.
Exactly, Flo. Everyone wants to win it.
Oh my God!
What's they got to do with the price of cheese, Kel? What's they got to do with the price of cheese?
Oh Christ!
What's they got to do with the price of cheese? What I'm saying to you is, if you was a City fan now, are you still backing him to do it for you to win the Champions League? Because that's what they want to win. They want to win it. I'm asking you a question. Ain't that allowed?
Yes, I'll back him, but there will come a time where when Guardiola's time at City is going to come to an end. Everyone does.
I think Pep himself will tell him when his time's up. I don't think City will sack him. I was just asking a question, but you two jumped on the bandwagon and was going, what are you talking about?
Yeah, because we know we'll go with it.
How can you bring up Man City with Pep to Arteta and Arsenal? How can you put them in the same conversation?
I wasn't asking that. You're assuming that. You're right. You're assuming that. Again, you're assuming. What I was asking you is for 6 years now, Pep wants to win the Champions League. He hasn't done it again. So as a Man City fan, would you still back him or would you want someone else? That's all I'm asking. What is wrong with that question?
It's a stupid question. It makes it look. What's the point of that question? Tell me the point of that question.
It's pathetic.
What's the point of that question, Tel? Seriously, Champions League is a cup.
He's the best manager in world football, and you're going on about off the back of it. Oh, Terry, the
man is like reinvented the wheel, mate.
Oh, I'm doing this every bloody week. No, Kenny, you all right, mate? Oh Christ!
I've seen his option to summit, but the biggest elephant in the room is not City, not Pep's failure. A London club that has been at the top table less time than us, have won the Champions League, second 2 out of 3 times in the finals. That's an embarrassment. Yeah. That's an embarrassment as an Arsenal fan watching both these teams win in this final and watching Chelsea do it again. I'm disgusted as an Arsenal fan watching that because these are the standards that Chelsea and Man City have set. And we include Pep in that because the simple reason is he's finally got the final. But Chelsea, we did a double over them and people were celebrating and vacillating over Arteta. And what a great manager he is.
Thank you.
Let me tell you something now.
Thank you.
Let's go. If you look at your screen right now, who's got the last laugh? These are the standards we've got to meet. And that is why we have said no to Mikel and stand the standards.
Yeah, Terence,
can you see where we're coming from now?
Is this the price for you?
Let me ask you a question.
Listen.
How long do you think it will take, even if we got Pep in there, right? Pep or Tuchel? So no, I'm asking a question. How long do you think it will take for us?
Terry. We finished 8th. We finished 8th, Terry. We finished 8th.
The question first.
Terry, before you answer that question, you try to compare. We finished 8th. We finished 8th.
There's no argument, Terry. Come on,
I'm not talking about 8th. I want to ask you a question. If we was to sack Arteta now, right? We sack him now. Fine, not a problem. We got in Tuchel, we got in Pep, we got in Simeone. How long do you think it will take for us to reach them levels? Do you really think? Because the way that you talk, it will happen instantly, right? It will happen instantly, and we'll be winning all these things within 2-3 years.
All right, so
Kenny. Hang on. I will back Terence up on one thing. I'll back you up on one thing, Terry. You're right. Now, my question, Alan, will it take Arteta?
Right. Hold up, because
can I answer the question? I
wasn't finished. Hold up,
Kenny. Answer the question,
hold
please.
up, Kenny.
Why don't you swerve?
Question with a question, Diesel. Question with a question.
Diesel, like I said to Diesel earlier, I'll ask you to do the same, right? Yeah. We are now trying to sell one of our captains, right? One of our captains who's a Switzerland international, right? He's been our captain. He's been apparently like Flo, you know, he really rates Xhaka, and not at this club, maybe at Arsenal, but elsewhere. But there's a lot of fans come out on Twitter backing him and God knows what, right? Us as a club are only going to get probably not even 20 million for him. Someone that we paid 35 million for.
How do you know? How do you know it's 20 million?
Hold up.
You're the first one to say paper talk nonsense.
Hold up.
Show me the evidence, Kel. Show me the evidence.
If Mourinho gets his way, he wants him for less than 15 million.
And how do you know he's going to get that? How do you know?
Listen to the papers. I'm just saying. This is the state of Arsenal football. Our players that we have. Hold up,
watch the TV. Instead of talking, watch the TV. Watch the TV.
Exactly.
And see who's competing in the Championship. Watch the TV and look at the standards that we need. Watch the game. Watch the TV.
Hold up. I'm watching the TV. And how much did they spend to go and get all them players?
It's not a case of how much they spend. It's about good management. It's about good management and good players.
It's not a case of that.
Good players.
It's not a case of that. No, it's not a case of that.
Tell our front three costs about 180 million shots.
Exactly.
Not in one go, Penny. Not in one go. They went out in one transfer window and bought them three.
But we've got the most expensive front line in the league.
But it's still a high level.
Exactly. We've been buying.
Well, you're going on like we haven't spent money.
Angel, we haven't been buying the right people. We haven't been buying the right.
No, your argument was money.
This. All right. Tell. All right. I hear what you're saying, but this guy came in
I'm saying.
Tell. Let's finish before you tell. 1 minute. This guy. Sorry, tell for pointing. Sorry, I apologise for pointing. But what I'm trying to say. So.
Don't apologise. Do it.
No, what I'm trying to say, Tell, right? I hear what you're saying, but this guy didn't have a window, and he's come in, right? And he has managed to get his team playing. They were on par with us, right? We were 10th, and they were back 9th. They sat Lampard, and he's gone on with this team without a window, and he's managed to get them in the way of playing. And he's basically his preparation, his team selection, and his tactics have won this Champions League final. Now, I'll start on Pep right now. I said to you at half-time, remember our conversation at half-time, how I said that I'll give you one thing about Pep, he deserves to be horsewhipped for his team selection. Doesn't matter, for a simple reason, he played his hand too early, and what he's done is that if you're playing all your creative players, if you're going to play all your creative players, and all of them have got to play well, not just one of them, all of them have got to play well. Because what's happened right now, you didn't have a plan A, you didn't have a plan B. And because your plan B was two forwards who need service when you weren't getting the service. So Pep, once again, I'll give you one thing about Pep, great manager, but the reason why City have not won a Champions League and lost to English opposition for the third time and lost to Lyon is one reason. Pep cost City today. Pep cost City today. That's what I'm going to say. But in terms of what you're trying to say about... In terms of what you're trying to say about the standards, right? I am jealous of Chelsea right now. I'm hurting because it's embarrassing. No, it's not okay. I'm not case here, but the thing is, Terry, is that it makes it for me and Diesel. When you defend Arteta, it hurts us Because you're not doing it on purpose. Because we respect
Kenny, hold up here, Kenny. When you
let him make his point, man.
Enough with this Emre nonsense, man.
Come on.
Let him make his point. Go on.
Terry, enough with this. Enough bringing this Emre all the time into your argument, man. Please. Emre's gone. Forget about Emre.
You're talking about this manager now.
We're talking about Arteta. And you saying when Emre.
They're hurting him. Flo, come on. They're talking about Arteta and they're hurting him, right? Well, fucking Emery done that for me.
Yeah, but we're talking about right now. We're talking about now. All right, can you let me finish? We've had 2 8th place finishes.
An Arsenal fan.
Under Emre, it wasn't as bad as Arteta right now, Tell. You got to admit that. It wasn't as bad as with Emery like we had under Arteta.
Use free all backed Emery. You all backed him. And I didn't want him. I did not want him from the start.
I didn't want him from the start. I never wanted. I knew that he wasn't the right appointment from the start.
No, it's the same. It's the same thing with Arteta. Use free don't want him now.
But he was never the right man, Tel. But you're saying he was the right man. He wasn't the right man from day one.
Exactly.
Because he was Gucci and he's good looking.
You've still got Arsenal fans that absolutely love the man. Absolutely love him.
We should support the club, right? No matter what. Support the club, no matter what. That's what you say. But you didn't want Emery from the start. So, because I don't want Arteta, I'm not supporting the club.
Did I go every week like Kenny? Did I go every week? Did I pay my money? Yes, I did. Like everyone else. I'm not saying I'm the only one. I said, of course, I backed him still. I went every week. If I didn't back him and say, I think he's going to win today, I knew he weren't going to win. He got us 5th and we lost in the final, so you wanted him out. Fair enough. Arteta's finished 8th on both occasions. You put him in. That doesn't make sense, Terry. Doesn't make sense. Sorry. It doesn't make sense to you.
Make sense.
The process that's happening for me.
So where was the process under Emery then? Where was the process before? Where was the process before? Answer the question. Where was the process before? Where was it before? He's good looking. Where's Gucci? That's all it is with you, mate.
There wasn't a process, don't forget, because poor little Emery, he couldn't get anything.
Yeah, and he's embarrassed your boy, isn't he? He's embarrassed your boy this season. To your point, that's why I salute Emery, yeah? That's why, right? Because we brought in a man, right? We a manager who was deemed not good enough, and we brought in this apprentice, right? Because we wanted better. The manager we sacked came pissed all over Arteta. That is why I salute Emery. That is why I salute him, yeah? Because he's just embarrassed. This manager we've got now, that just goes to show how backwards we are, Flo. Backwards. He should have gone after that semi-final. The fact he's still here and he's talking about his plans for next season, we are going back and back and back and back. And the only man who can't see it is Terry. You know why? Because he's a good-looking Spaniard and he wears Gucci. That is it. That is the only thing. If he was number two to Sean Dyche at Burnley, would Terry have wanted him? The answer is no. It's because he worked on him. That is it.
We will see, won't we? We will see.
Yeah, but that also comes down to the owners and the board, the club's ambition. Is in the gutter. Their ambition is same ambition with all the Arteta Rim fans, very low, and that's why we are where we are.
Well, we will see next year.
Terry, let me just point this out because you said you asked that question of if Guardiola came to Arsenal, how many years would it take for him to turn us around? Because every time we have our phone conversations, all you keep telling me this summer is Arsenal's biggest summer. We're going to go out and spend money. Arteta's going to go out and buy his own players. If we got Guardiola in today, why can't that happen under him? Go out and spend all this money and you're getting his players. It's not working for him.
You're exactly right. You know what, Flo? The 2 years that he's been, a year and a half that he's been here, he's already got rid of all the dead wood. He's already signed up.
He didn't get rid of them.
He's already signed up all of our youngsters.
And praising the board.
It was all Mikel, wasn't it, Terry? It was all Mikel's idea.
Terry, the board, I get it. He's doing his job because that's what he's supposed to do. I'm not going to praise the postman for delivering the post.
Do you want me to answer?
He's supposed to be doing that job. Getting rid of all the shit players and bringing in good players.
And I'll answer.
Love you, Flo. Love you. Great analogy.
And you've also, and on the front, you've also said, have a look at in the background what they're doing. This new board, this new regime, they've got rid of all these players and they've signed all the young talent. Well, for me, that's just common sense, Tell. That is you doing your job.
Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that under Emery? Why didn't they do that with Gazidis? Like I said, and you totally agree with me, Flo. You totally agreed with me. Why didn't it happen under them? Because it didn't.
If you see a pattern going for 10 years, and you've got to think the light bulb has to switch on. So you know what? Maybe we are doing something wrong. And just because they've woken up now, he's taking this long to wake up. I'm not going to say, have a look at this new regime. I'm buzzing. No.
Flo, did they get rid of them people?
Tell, we got to do these super chats. Hang on, 2 seconds. Liam R97, thank you very much. What?
Go on, do these super chats, and then I've got 2 minutes and I need to go, mate.
I know, yeah, they're going to disappear. Liam R97, thank you very much, mate, for your donation. He's put great stream and talk, Terence and Diesel. For me to regard Pep as the GOAT, he needs to prove he can win this without Messi, and I rate Pep. Thank you very much, Liam. Hang on, we've got a couple more. 2 seconds. David Brent, Master General. Terry, I love you, lad.
Flo's got to do it and all. Flo's got to do it and all.
What's that? What is it?
And Kenny's got to do it.
Come on, Ken.
David Brent.
What's this? What's this about? Tell me, fill me in. Get me in. I feel left out. What is that?
I can't.
He does on the office.
Yeah, the office.
What's his name?
Look, you know what, guys? I'm hearing what you're saying, Tel, and I read it, but this is just too painful, man. But you know what? I've got to watch this. I've got to watch Chelsea lift this title. The reason why is because this is the standards I want my football club to meet. And we're running out of time. And I'm running out of patience with this manager. And my patience is done.
I understand that, Diesel.
What I'm saying right now, both Arteta's reign hasn't been a success. This process, whatever he has, isn't workable. I don't care what happened under Emery. I'm discussing. My problem is with him as a coach, and if the Arsenal Football Club got any ambition whatsoever, I want him fired now, and I want it refunded. And as I said before, this is the only way we can go forward. The Kroenkes have got an open goal right now. Everyone hates them. There's a protest all over the shop. This is why a lot of fans, what I'm seeing on my TV, are hot angry about the Kroenkes. Because, so if you want to appease the fans, look at these two teams we're playing today and meet the standards, mate. And if that means sacking Arteta, well, off you go, mate. Go back to Manchester and work out a Pep. It's not personal, it's business.
Exactly.
Go on, read out the super chats quickly, Diesel. Sorry, mate.
Terry, I love you, lad, but didn't you doubt Tuchel the other week? True. He's just won the European Cup. There you go.
Well, there you go.
Don't worry, Diesel. Arteta's going to win it in his third year.
Yeah, exactly. Another one from Randy Viper. Thank you very much, mate. He's put, based on City's UCL ambitions, Pep has to go. I disagree, but okay.
Yeah, but see, Diesel, can I just say something, right? I hear what you're saying, but for the fourth year in a row, I said it earlier today, Man City have lost this match, and they've not won a Champions League for 4 years in a row. Yes, because they play good teams, but one man has cost them that, and it's Pep Guardiola. Excellent in the league, but
he's just won the league, isn't he? He's just won the league.
Can you be quiet for 1 minute? For 1 minute, this is a serious football conversation. Not a big Arteta rubbish.
Harry, he won him the league. Arteta lost us a semi-final in the first leg.
We're not talking about Arteta now. We're talking about Pep.
We're talking about tactics. Tactics. Arteta cost us the.
We're not talking about Arteta.
Man United. He cost us the European Cup Winners' Cup. If you want to get on about it, I'm just saying. Pep Guardiola, with playing his hand today, has handed Chelsea a game. That's a fact. This isn't about whether Arteta's wouldn't do that or not. Exactly. I don't know whether Arteta doing it or not. I'll tell you one thing: with Arteta in charge, we haven't even got the position to play games like this. That is Arteta's reign.
We wasn't even talking about Arteta. I was just trying to ask a question earlier on.
Well, tell. Every time there's a conversation, it is about Arteta with you because you want to defend your position.
No. Kenny,
you defend Arteta no matter what.
This is what the problem is, see? You can all say what you want to say and then compare with other people and whatever. And when I try and turn it back and turn it on yous don't like it because you
I'm so glad you agree. Yeah.
You don't like the facts. That's what it is. You don't like the facts, and you don't like me comparing with other people because Arteta is this worst manager we've ever had in Arsenal's
statistically. Statistically,
let's talk about Arteta on the football pitch. We're not mentioning anyone else.
Listen,
let's talk about Arteta on the football pitch. We're not mentioning anyone else.
He'll divert to something else because he knows he'll lose that argument.
He's had 38 games in the league.
Yeah.
And the evidence is in front of your face if you really want to watch it. He has proven to be a shit manager.
Thank you.
He has proven it.
He's made some bad decisions. I totally
Flo from January. If the season started in January, Flo, we'd be third, Flo. Yeah. What's moaning about?
Ain't no progress.
Yeah, from December. Yeah, I've been getting that a lot. The form guide, we second in the league.
Hold up. Didn't we go through this with Kenny the other day with Liverpool?
Don't mention anyone else.
Exactly, Flo. I told you. He got
talk about Arteta and the facts to him.
Now are we? Let me get this right. We're not allowed to talk about Liverpool now, are we? Because obviously you can bring it up.
What did I just say? If you want to have a debate about Arteta, let's have a debate about Arteta and Arsenal into the 38 games.
We wasn't talking about Arteta, Flo. We were talking about.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
You're going back to Arteta.
Diesel.
The politician, mate. Exactly. See what I mean now. You see my point.
My forehead is sore from hitting a brick wall.
Thank you. Flo said. Asked you a question. Arteta alone, no one else, asked on the pitch. Right, and what did you do? You diverted it. See, this is what you do because Flo's got you. Flo's got you. He's got you.
You said it's over 38 games. I was just going back to what we were talking about on the last stream with Kenny, and he said, "Oh, Liverpool have done well. They've won their last 10 games." I said, "Well, don't forget, it ain't about the 10 games. It's over 38 games. Yes, they did finish above us. We all know that. But it's okay to talk about Liverpool with 10 games and how well they've done. But we're not allowed to talk about Arsenal because obviously the facts there show that we would have been third in the league. You don't want to know that. You can't comprehend that because Arteta is the shittest manager.
That's false positivity. I told you that. That's irrelevant. The form guide from December is irrelevant.
I want to comprehend, right, that if we got third in this last 6 hours, listen, we all know it's just a form guide, right? If he can get that with this team now, and he goes out and he gets rid of hold up. Even Diesel was saying earlier, hold up. Let's hold on here. We're going to get rid of Shakar probably. We're getting rid of Guendouzi. We're getting rid of Willian. We're getting rid of David Luiz. We're getting rid of all these players. We can't just get rid of these players and not get anyone in. But people will turn around. All you will turn around. Who are we going to buy? We've got no money. We can't go out.
Put Ben Davis's comment up if you can, please. Ben Davis's comment.
I will. I'll tell you what. Before I do it, let me just quickly. David Contreras, thank you very much for the donation, mate. David's put Olivier Giroud as a Champions League medal. Aubameyang has golden boots. Yeah. I love Aubameyang. I think I don't rate Aubameyang at all. So yeah, it's on him. David, that's very true. Ross Coatsy as well. Thank you very much, Ross. Really appreciate that. He's put, Terry, please, you're embarrassing yourself. This delusion has to stop, mate.
Listen,
Ross, there you go.
This is just my views. If you don't like my views, it's not a problem. Thank you for your comments.
Tell. Can I just say something about that?
Which one?
The one where he says you finished 8th, not 3rd.
Sorry. Be strong, right? Because the last person who got mullered on a podcast made an announcement they'll leave their podcast because they'll get mullered for their defeats of Arteta. So I'm glad you're not. You got hairs on the back on your back. Your chest.
Bad, but he ain't as bad as that person. Trust me.
Listen, I need to shoot off, boys. So I don't know if you want to Diesel. But no, Penny, listen. I would never do that. You know that. It's just my opinion at the end of the day. I'm not asking anyone to take it on board. You know what I mean? I have chats with Diesel. It's just my opinion. Like you had your opinion on Emery and things like that. You know what I mean? I didn't want him.
Tell. As much as we're playing with you, right? I ain't gonna lie, right? How hurt, you know, on a serious level, on a serious level, how much does it hurt watching Chelsea carry that trophy? How much does it hurt?
Of course it does, mate.
No, I don't say. I don't. I'm asking you how much.
Yeah, but does it hurt you though, Tel? Honestly.
Does it hurt me? That's what I'm saying.
I'm watching Kenny and I'm watching you, and I'm seeing chalk and cheese.
I keep telling you, are embarrassed, and for the European Cup, not let alone the Champions League. We had the chance to win the European League 2 years ago. We got embarrassed, and I can't understand our Arsenal fans. Me personally, we lost. Can sit there and still go on about Emery and this and Emery that because he had a better team than all the other teams.
You're right. Let's go on about Arteta then.
God's sake. Well, Arteta's won me cups. Emery's done nothing for me as a manager. Emery's done nothing for me as a manager.
Flo, come on, man.
I'm being honest with you. Emery didn't do anything for me. So you can all carry on and think that Emery's been the best manager Arsenal's ever had, but that's it. Listen, guys, I need to shoot now anyway. But don't forget, shout out tomorrow's show, Diesel. Don't forget, yeah.
Listen, I've got my boy calling me, so I've got to go as well. Let me just quickly squeeze this one in to hear the timekeeper.
Nice to meet you, Flo. First time. Nice to meet you, mate.
Thanks, mate. You too, Kenny. And don't worry, we'll turn Terry to Arteta out.
We will, don't worry.
Oh, it's going to be funny if it goes the other way, innit?
Never.
That's what we want. That's what we want. We're Arsenal fans. We want it to go the other way.
To be honest, I don't think a lot of Arsenal fans do. I think they just want to get rid of him and that's it, even if he does win. But there we go. That's just my opinion. But go on, Diesel.
It's paper talk.
Go on, mate. Quick.
To here's 8th last season and this season. So, yeah, we finished 8th last season and we finished 8th this season. That's not progress.
Okay.
It's rewarding failure.
Yep.
Same as we did on the Wenger. 121 likes, boys. Thank you very much, Smithy Lizzie. Really appreciate that. Lovely. And thank you for everyone watching. Right, guys, as Terence was alluding to earlier on, very quickly, join us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. We will have Mo Hader, ex-AFTV, on here. Talking about the season review for Arsenal, among other things. We all know Mo's been in the news a lot lately. YouTube, Twitter news, social media, for certain other things. We're going to touch on that tomorrow as well. So, yeah, make sure you're with us. Stay with us. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in and watching. Thank you. Big up to Flo. I love it because Flo came on it. Everyone bigs it up as this battle between Diesel and Flo. And by the end of it, Flo was on my side. That's what I do. And Kenny Ken, thank you very much. Love you, man, as always. Love you, man. And
Diesel, I've always been on your side. You know.
Exactly. And Terence, the offer's still there. I've offered to pay for a therapist. You've just got to say yes and I'll sort it. Other than that, guys, love you all. Chris Davidson, once again, well done on your newborn, on your baby the other day, mate. Lots of love to you and the missus, yeah? Much appreciated.
I hope they're both well and home now. Chris.
Hey, Terry, are you going to call me tonight or not?
I'm not working.
I'm talking to you again, mate.
I'm not working tonight,
Diesel now in your Flow. Come on, Team Diesel. Come on.
Monday night, mate. Monday night when I'm back at work.
Yeah. Trust the process, eh?
Trust the process, son. You know the score.
Exactly.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Stay safe.
Enjoy the sun. Thanks for having me on, boys. Appreciate that.
Anytime, man. Anytime.
And Diesel, do not listen to what he says. He's full of bollocks, mate.
Oh, you think I don't know
that? Diesel, you wait, because I'm gonna record all the messages now.
Record them. I've got nothing to hide, mate.
All right, speak to that one, everyone. Stay safe.
Hey, Terry, so I can have a good day. Say Arteta.